All right, good evening, everybody. Hopefully everyone had a acceptable Monday. I see, I think I did this previous stream in the wrong place too. Oh, that's no good either. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna make a change on that right away. We are back with some more Age of Wonders 4, hoping to finish up this playthrough tonight. I don't think... I don't remember where a good spot was in this game. Hopefully that'll be okay. Hopefully we will finish up here. Last time we had a pretty brutal war going on where it turned out there was an elven empire like literally below our feet, and they popped up and kind of surprise attacked both me and my ally here. We also had one of our heroes get killed, but luckily we were able to revive him, so we are back with that. Speaking of, I think that was my cool that got, but we got the corpse back. We resurrected him. It's all good. We've got our 3 heroes here. They have not hardly leveled up at all, and they have like no renown. So a bit of a fail on my part in that regard. We are hoping to take out these buggers right here who have been raiding me like all game basically, as I've had to bounce back and forth. So I'd like to take them out, and then blue down here out. Hopefully we are going to be making friends with Nox and Tsunami, and that would be victory if that's the case. We shall see if that can hold. We've had kind of a shaky alliance here. Proposed alliance. Our relationship is not good enough. Oh, we're at negative 200. That is not a good sign. How are we feeling with you? A bit better. Let's see what other treaties we could do. Not much. We could do a teleportation pact. I mean, sure, it's not like it's gonna mean anything to me. It's a deal. And then let's also do a pronouncement. Oh, we already have friendship. Okay, can't really help that one anymore. How about you? Negotiate treaties. Okay, we'll also... Oh, we can't. Why can we not do that? Our relationship is not good enough. Okay, you may just need to go. I don't know if we can swing this relationship like 600 points. That would be rather difficult. Hey, Droog, how's it going this evening? Okay, we will leave that alone. I'm doing okay. I mean, it's Monday. What else can I say? Like I said, I am hopeful we are going to be finishing this one up today. We shall see. Okay, so we have our boy here. Boy, we just really need troops, don't we? I think part of the thing was we were really slow on kind of getting some of our city stuff up. Okay, he's recruiting 2 more, so he's set to go. You are set to recruit. Who am I missing? Michael. Right, just got resurrected and is heading back to his place, and his town is recruiting. Okay, so we're in process to do all the things we need to do. Unfortunately, as we were discussing last time, my least favorite part about this game is the 3-stack Doom stacks. I think this is dumb. It just basically means that I can't fight any of them with my army until I get my other armies. So womp womp on that a little bit. We could call militia. We could heal our vampires. I don't really need to do any of that if I'm being honest. Nope, don't need any of those at the moment. Just reacquainting myself here a little bit. Right, we're working on Keeper's Mark. Faithful for some upkeep. We were hoping to get some Spirit Resist, if I remember right, off of that. Okay, let's just run a turn and then we'll see where we're at. This is going to be quite a speed bump here. I'm going to see if I can slink off. Or are you a shielded unit? Now you're kind of spare, but you also don't really have anything to do. Because I have to keep them with their house, kind of awkward. We could try to take you out, then what? We could try to take that and clean it. We could clean him up. Maybe that's the route. Or we speed up production here. Okay, we rebuilt. That's fine. We rebuilt. Okay. Maybe let's start speeding up these productions Boy, those are slow. Yeah, we'll have him clear that out because I don't want to run all the way up there with Dalv and then have to just immediately come back down. In this direction, we do have a guy to take out here. It's not that far away. I would like to kill him, but I'm very concerned that we're going to be in reach of his 3 armies. There's not much I can do about that. All right, camp there. I do think I'm going to take a chance here, and maybe we can clear this. Silver. Nothing I really care about. I guess it has some research, so that isn't nothing. There's also a couple water... Okay, yeah, I've already convinced myself we're going to do that. In fact, we could reach him. There's going to probably be water elementals here too, so this will probably be a bigger fight than what we're seeing. Yeah, one of them. That just doesn't seem worth my time. We will go ahead and auto that. Did one of the cities have a region expansion available? We'll have to check in. I haven't been on here since last time we were playing, so it's been a few days. We got pretty into where winds meet the last couple streams from the weekend. Quite fun, I will say. Okay, zip over there. Do your orders. Okay, region expansion question. No. No. Yes. So this is our newest integration next to the capital. What is the juiciest of them all? Getting raided because of course you are. Raided because of course you are. Well, you grew in weird directions. Okay, well, it's kind of down to these 3. And we don't really need anything particularly. It's already size 14. I guess in that case, what I probably want to do is actually see if we can... They have a rune carver camp. Yeah, if I change this, we could get a couple borders, or if I change this one. All right, go ahead and build that as a farm, but we'll come back and we'll put a special improvement on there at some point. Okay, made the unit. Okay, next you. I can't speed you up this turn. Spells ready to cast. I don't care. We're just keeping that in the chamber if we need it. Empire development. Okay, we had all kinds of things here. Royal lieges, don't care at the moment. Magic origins. I don't think we're really running that much at the moment. If you win a battle, chance of getting tier 1 and tier 2. That's kind of trash. Okay, gold from kills is all right. I don't really pillage that often. Throne City and cities that share a border gain 10%. Yes, because we have all of our cities touching our Throne City. Another ruler was denounced. Okay. Yeah, those two are just fighting. I think we're going to throw our stake in with the Storm Giant, and we're going to just assume that we're going to have to fight Nox. Bridget sent a war party. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I need at the moment. Okay, yeah, he's gonna have to go. Those, I tend to find those Eldritch ones are like super duper, like, chaotic. They just switch their minds up all the freaking time. Okay, and you are not full, so you should have a Whispering Stone. I'm not sure why you didn't. Maybe when they got under siege, it got knocked off. I'm not sure what was going on there. Okay, yep, that is something that needs to be worked on. I'll have an answer to it. Take that turn. No wood, perfect. It's Babel time. Oh, hey, Slice, how's it going? Now, we're hoping to finish this one up tonight. I was pretty confident coming in, but now that I realize that we're gonna have to kill Nox too, I'm not so certain. I tend to find that once you get your 3 squad death ball rolling, the AI really can't do much to you. Okay, I see you coming in. Did you pull back to there? While I'm out here, I am gonna just clear this too. All right, and we're not gonna do anything but an auto. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, and then I probably am just willing to take whatever they have. It's just garbage. All right, we'll fly up to it. I'm really enjoying the mobility of a fully flying army. I'll definitely say that. All right, zoom, zoom. And chill here. You are a blood cultist. What are you doing down here, friend? I have literally no idea. All right, why don't you head up here? And you belong to this army, so head back there. Okay, we can annex the province. Okay, I really don't want to take any of these because that one's gonna need the room, so we'll head this direction. And I mean, those are pretty juicy, even if I don't currently own them. Okay, also can add one. Okay, here we have everything that we basically need, except for maybe quarries, but I don't have any quarries available. I guess we could do one up here. Sure. Okay, can rebuild things, of course we can. New available. Raising cities grants population. We're not really planning on doing any raising. Nope. Did you get some armor in the last fight? I did. We probably should do a quick check of gear. As I mentioned, it's been a hot minute since we've been on. So you are running a +1 defense. That is slightly better, and I will just take it. Otherwise, you are basically equipped. Okay, mage, melee, melee. Who is the guy that actually has an army that's almost ready to fight? Because you're the one that I should equip. All right, Alfred is the one that's probably going to actually see action. That's going to need a turn to move. Elusive shoes, sure. Camouflage signet. Camouflage, true sight, killer. We already have... No, we do not have slip away here. Okay, we'll take slip away. And that's what we got. Okay, go ahead and let those come on in. We still don't have our item forge open either, which is kind of a shame. Although I guess I don't really have much to actually craft with, so. Okay, cool. Yep, we know about that one. Go. You gonna fight me? Not gonna fight me. Interesting. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Spoilers, it's probably not. I don't even know if we're gonna have to fight this. This looks at least vaguely useful. Let's do a warm-up fight. Okay, yeah, that's right, the bat swarm. All right, they're all grouped up. Interesting. Okay, I probably want to let them come to me for one more turn. If I just fly close, they're all just gonna zap me a bajillion times. Let's just move the melee guys forward ever so slightly. Oh, apparently we have some war dogs in here too. You... Sure. Sworn Bond. Damage to stay by linked unit is dealt this damage as well. No. Alright. Doggos. Sorry, boys. I'm gonna have you guys eat the bait position. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try to support. You don't need to be getting hit. You could be closer. And you could be closer. It is so hard to see the hexes with all these bats. I won't say that. As cool as it is, I did not count on how hard it was going to be to see. Ow. Oh, that's right. We have the stupid storm thing going on. I forgot about that. Yeah, we have a world thing going on. Hey, them bones, man. Even in battle, finally caught up on the first 2 streams. Well, just in the nick of time. We're just getting started tonight. Okay, despite how bad that looked, that actually wasn't that much damage. Of course, he has lightning damage while we're all getting wet from the stupid event. Okay, does anyone need the heal as an emergency? I think the answer is no. All right, zip up here. Bonk. You gonna do it? leave me with bated breath there. All right, we would like to get rid of that clown somehow. What are we gonna be able to do to him? And you guys are in range, but you're immune to bleeding. That's actually okay, right? Because that's blood parasite, not the same thing. Okay, let's... That was not remotely what I wanted to do. That was not what I wanted to do. I was trying to cast this. Okay, well that could be dangerous. That could be really dangerous. All right, well, I mean, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Bonk him there. All right, I do want to move behind him. And I think we're actually gonna have to put up our little defensive ability here due to that FUB. Yeah. And then you can still attack. Let's take out these things if we can. Attention building pause reminiscent of reality TV. I don't know why it does. It seems to be a bat thing. I don't know why it does it sometimes. Okay, how many more melee do we have? No more. Okay, so let's just pin these in tight. He's just really charging up that hit. All right, well, shucks. This is not what I wanted to be doing. Okay, bond that. And then we will hit you with this. All right, that's going to make him lose a bunch of morale. And we have a little heal here, 30 temps. I don't think they can do that much damage. Famous last words. All right, support unit. Okay, before we blap that guy, can you hit those with that? Yes. Very much yes, because that got us the maggots. All right, with the maggots, poke those guys. Okay, and then now you can shoot those. Okay, we still have an action. I guess we just stab these. It's kind of... He's in such a bad position. Misclick, great way to start. This is why we need a warm-up fight. All right. How punished are we gonna be here? That was pretty painful. That was pretty painful. Thank goodness I was sharing damage with this guy. Okay, you gonna run away, I assume? Yeah. We'll probably hunt those guys down with that one. We do have our support unit. Okay, they didn't focus fire on the leader, which was what I was scared of, so we should be fine. It figures, of course, I fat move into a guy next to a freaking glaive. Because of course he has a glaive. Right, you get rid of that. Very nice. You finish. Okay, cool. Grubbies, would you take that attack of opportunity? Luckily we saved the heal. Yeah, I've got the heal on both the hero and the support available. We're just going to use the hero on this one. I can move now, so we're going to not stand next to the hero that's going to bash me, and I guess we'll heal ourselves. Again, just what a wasted turn. All right, you chill for a second. You go to here. I don't want to let him easily shoot me in the back again if I can help it. They really like that wind up, don't they? All right. Nice. Okay, that'll work. Really, I wonder if that's a bat thing or what's going on with that. It's so unusual. You know, I totally forgot about that. Dimbones, man, you are right. I could do a restart. Where's the rewind button? I don't remember that. It's like as long as you didn't do anything that affects anything, right? You can go back and undo a movement. I totally forgot about that. All right, okay, we are done unless we want to cast, and I don't think we do. Hey, finally it wasn't me that got hit for once. Okay, man, we took so much more damage than we would have auto-winged this fight. Oh well. Like I said, gotta warm up somehow. You guys stunned? What's going on here? You are stunned, so of course you are. Okay, so give me him. We'll zip behind. Not a horrible hit. All right, you are gonna need to juice him back up. Upper right of the character icon, a little curvy loop like our. Okay, so it is this one. It says restart combat for me, but maybe it wouldn't if I actually could undo something. All right, let's get in there and give him a bonk. Expand that anticipation. Other side of the unit panel. Over the unit type. So you're talking over here? Let me actually... Okay, you guys are that. So I move here. I see it. And it disappears when I can't actually undo something because it's more than a move. Thank you. I would not have seen that while streaming, for sure. Okay, 80% chance to hit from right here. He is in range for that. We'll go ahead and hit him with that. Get him with the blood parasites. And then zip closer. Give him the old bonks. Oh. There you go. Shameful display, but we won. Got some hearty armor. 15 HP and a status resist. Yeah. Take that for sure. Oddly enough, I think we're probably, well... I shouldn't be getting hit like I was there, so I will swap this out. Just immediately change out the armor that we just got. Okay, missed away when the unit's hit points are reduced to 0. You can do it. We have an item that's giving us that at the moment, so I'm whatever on that. Being cruel. 30% damage against things with low morale. When army leader of undead. We don't have undead yet, so that's not particularly useful at the moment. We could grab some extra healing. We're not really doing the summoner route though, so it's gonna be hard to recharge that. Awakened Corrupted Soul. Magic attacks and abilities grant morale drain. That would be pretty good. First is kind of whatever for what we're doing. 90% chance of inflicting weakened. When an enemy unit fumbles, this unit gains 5 max until the end of combat. Ooh. We can feed on despair. As one does. Yeah, I will take that. Notice that said gain 5 HP, not temps, so that'll be super nice. All right, we still don't have a better... Yeah. We want this one because it has bleed chance, so I'm not going to be able to switch that until we can craft our own. Okay, well, we're in our own territory, so and we're far enough away they shouldn't be able to one-turn me. I think we'll just chill here for the heal. You carry on where you're going. Yeah, you defend. Okay, we finished a marketplace. Okay, now here, I think we're going to switch out this rune carver camp. And we're actually going to build one of our special ones. We should have had this blood altar up ages ago. Gives us draft, gives us 10 mana when we're victorious in combat. That's the thing. So if we were going to do that, if we replaced this right here, we could get 3 farms or maybe around it. Well, let's do it. And then that's 2 turns to build. What size were you? You're 14. You, oh wow, you are absolutely pissed. Hang on. Let's build that tavern first. And then I think we're probably going to need to build that. Yeah, we're going to have to change that up a little bit. All right, over here, you have all of your units now. Okay, Mr. Raider, I'm coming for you sooner or later. All right, and you can't fly at the moment because you're using a two-handed weapon. Heavy lance of clearing. What were you? You're a death knight. I kind of like the idea of the lance. Blightbringer or sword and net. If we went lance, do we have bat? We have no spare bats. All right, well, you'll just have to be embarrassed and ride around on a dragon. How shameful. How shameful. Put on that plate, too. All right, we'll get you a bat, buddy. And you have a... Oh, hang on. You have a scout in your squad for some reason. That's not going to work. Okay, so we have 2 shield units. We have a blood cultist, and we have an aspirant knight. So I would either want... Okay, I want a support unit or another charger. That's exactly what I was going to say. Done. All right. For realsies this time. All right. This is going to be a possible dangerous fight. We'll do it, though. We had a heartbreaking death due to a gremlin in one of the streams. He spun me right round to get shot in the back. All right, and they're gonna totally do that to me again here. We'll just take it as we can. Move, 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 move. And Mr. Scout, I just really don't want you doing anything. All right, and ability-wise, Drain Familiar or Curse. Don't have range on the Curse at the moment, so we're just done for turn 1. They all rallied because of the oh-so-lucky... I believe they're sitting on top of a magic material. Dominated for 3 turns. We don't love that. And then I get spun around and shot a billion times. Ow is all I can say on all that. Okay, well, rough start there. All right, you are immediately gonna have to heal him. All right, we are probably gonna take an attack of opportunity on this, but I'm okay with that. Oh, we didn't. Don't know why that was the case. I feel like that should have been in his cone. All right, we'll see if we can take out the one that's doing the dominating. All right, you can zip to there. And before you do that, give him a tap of that. Yep, get him to all teleport around. Can the domination be broken? I believe so. I'm working under that assumption, and that's what I'm going to focus on here. Get that. So we're not going to have the damage to do it this turn, unless 5 blood parasite. Oh, we can get the charge. Okay, hang on. We got some free actions. Let's drop a curse on you guys. Oh, curses melee was not what I wanted to do. Many mistakes have been had tonight. All right, no, never mind. We'll stab him. Maybe the bleed will be enough to finish him off. All right, you're chilling. I wish this stupid storm event would end. Kind of tired of getting just absolutely goinked by that every fight. I'm too strong for my own good. That was pretty nice. You're not gonna die to the bleed. All right, let's see if this turns that off. Yeah, we got our wormy boys who can eat that corpse right away. They're bloated. Okay, it did break him free, so that's nice. Okay, and then go to here. $53 damage. We like that. We like that quite a bit. Are you gonna be able to finish him off? Probably not, because you're gonna teleport away right away. Yeah, that's what I thought. But you might be able to finish him off. No? No. Okay, he's bleeding though. Hopefully that'll be good enough. I think I'd rather have the finishing kill. They really make me anticipate. I don't remember this being a thing so much on the other streams. Maybe I just didn't notice. Oh no! Baddie! And then he dies to the bleed. Alright. Same thing as last time. I'm gonna have you fly behind him, give him a tap, see where he goes. That's not great. But it's not far enough. I bet you this poor vampire gets bullied by the other vampires because he rides a dragon. Alright, well, we didn't die. That's what I'm gonna say about that. We didn't die. Unit is 60% harder to hit with ranged. Okay, that is pretty nice. Dalv will definitely nab that. Yeah, we'll switch that out. 60% harder to hit with range? Yes, please. Alright, and we've probably also... I've been kind of slack on that. We have a couple other rings. We should probably dole out our rings of power here. All right, you can have camouflage. And that's all we have. Inspiring killer. Done. All right, then you guys are banged up, but not horrifically so after a turn. We'll have to chase this guy down. We're just gonna chill. Yeah, we'll chill here. Let you go exploring, but that really means you're gonna heal up, I think. You just wait. You've got things queued up, that's fine. Produced a bathhouse, so we're happy. Now let's get the market. I gotta kind of get my economy in order. We're building a lot of things at the moment. Ulm can annex. Okay, Ulm. Really need to clear this out. I mean, it's pretty hard to say no to this. Then again, you literally only have one farm and nothing else. What do you need for a bonus? 2 farms. Tell you what, friend. Here's a farm. And then we produce the tavern. Nice. Okay. Let's get the stonemason too. It's already boosted. Okay, we got some more rainbow clover. We have 3 rainbow clover. Can I not trade that? Announcements, no. Negotiate. Magic materials. Clover. And they could say, thank you, but consider this a gift for 30. Sure. Back, negotiate. Now we still can't do this because we're below 400. We're at 240. Do we have any other trees we could do? No. We already said you're our friend. Okay, so there's not much else we can do about that. All right, we got mole remains. We're getting raided still. Go to the next turn. Hey, Alis Dallas. Been trying the new story mission in DLC. I'm just getting wiped out. I have not actually played very many of the stories in this game. I've only played like 1 or 2. I'd love to do that at some point, but I don't know. It just depends. Sometimes Age of Wonders does really well on the channel, and sometimes it's very, very quiet. Apparently, people weren't as excited about the vampires as I would have thought. Or maybe everyone's just playing where the winds are, where the winds meet. That also could be. Okay, you guys chill. All right, you healed up enough. Can we take this group? What do you have? 2 battle mages, 2 spears, a support unit, and a level 5 hero. I think we could take that. All right. It's gonna feel mighty nice if we could actually get rid of these clowns. You're not saying the best odds here. I think we can do it though. Is that a tornado simulator? I mean, there probably is somebody who can control tornadoes, if I had to guess. Okay, so I think I'm gonna let them come to me for a turn. Let's get you here, you there, you there. That's fine. All right, the spears are going to be a little on the annoying side. We'll probably just have to eat the hits. Okay, let's actually use, we don't use this very often, strengthen for 3 turns and lifesteal for 3 turns. We'll just hit everybody with that. All right, and then you... Can't charge into those. We could get in here. All right, let's see how painful that would be. 10 damage. I think we can take that. Ended up being 12. Yeah, we can heal some of it at least. Okay, Mr. Vampire, zip up here. We'll actually curse you. I just didn't want to eat the retaliation on our hero in case they focus fire him. Okay, my support unit, hold that thought. Oh, we have another sword ward, okay. Alright, if I have to pick one, I'm gonna get the damage dealer in on this guy. And you can just start circling around. You are not needed yet. Just buff in there and him. All right, and we're out of range for most of our good shenanigans. Just sit to there. Hopefully give him another stack of bleed. Yeah. All right, good start. Okay, I'm not loving the amount of damage we've already taken there, though. Oh, and he gets a crit. What's up with that? Bro. I believe those are just my tier 1s. Those are not the tier 3s. I did open him up to get hit, though. Oh my goodness. Okay, at least that didn't go too badly. Ow. Okay, well, you are gonna have to give yourself some HP. Alright, can we finish him off? Okay. And then... Okay, you... Let's get over here and pin these mages down some. I think we're gonna have to do another spell here. That I'm sure we're gonna have to. Let's go ahead and... I wish I had moved you first. You can't move, can you? Okay, you're gonna get hit no matter what I do. Yeah, you're gonna get hit no matter what we do. We're gonna have to accept that we're gonna have some losses here. Okay, and then you're gonna zip to here. Oh. He did not get attacked. I was expecting that. Okay. Want to hit everyone with a bleed. That's a lot of damage. Alright, and then finish him off for a maggot. Okay, and then the maggots will eat the corpse. And then you can attack those guys. Very nice. Okay. It wasn't too bad. Very unfortunate. We're probably going to lose the support unit too. Nope. Nope. It's got. I guess I underestimated these. I guess it was just that much mage power. These were also tier 1 shield units, not the tier 3s. Now that I think about it, where are you guys even from? You're like cats. You're not the mole people. Who are you? Who are you? I actually don't know. Yeah, my turn to get a crit. Yeah, get out of here. Maggots. Finish him. Okay, and then... Alright. Our win, but man, that was more losses than I would have liked to have taken. Horse mount and a robe of star blades. Okay, so back this direction. So we need a support guy and a shield guy. Let's get the higher tiers. Oh, we can't get the higher tier shield yet. All right, let's replace our support and then let's queue. Oh, you're not even able to do that. Oh, okay. That's why he had the lower tier stuff. All right, we'll wait on that one and we'll see where we're at when we get to building it. Let's get that market. And Dalv. It's plenty of movement. He still has at least 2 units here. He's got all 3. Yeah, I just can't do anything to that. All right, we'll see if we can hit and run this unit out though. So we'll just move here for this turn. Oh. No, we won't because blue has stolen territory right up to my border. Okay. Feel safe enough. Okay, we're working on Scholars Guild. I'm kind of wondering if I should just make another stack without a hero here. Our income is fine. All right, let's keep making units. I need war. We need to get moving on this. We're kind of quagmired here. Spend all my money having to repair stuff. We captured him. We can execute him for XP if I remember right? Mana font. Yes. Screw you, buddy. Yep. We'll just throw that into the old crypt. Don't care about the bounty. That's still getting all kinds of things raiding us on this side from the monster den. The healing off the bleeding uses it. Yeah. We had life drain from the spell and we had the healing from bleeding. At least my sunless lands are spreading quite nicely. Okay, yep, come on in here. Just chill. Make me very sad. Well, I kind of want to rush that, but I also just kind of need to accept I need to be a little bit patient. Wait a minute, you're inside Blue's territory, so I'm not even going to be able to attack you, am I? Am I allowed to do that? No, I am not. Man, you are just trying to make me annoyed in every which way. Alright, you. I don't suppose... Nope, you will not do a cooperate. Alright. Man, I'm just completely quagmired by these stupid moles. At least we cleared that stupid thing away. So this is my last bugbear over here. And then the stupid mole. I think we're going to end up with a hero-less unit from my capital. And then these guys. And that'll be my 3 stack to go attack that city. So here... Yeah, we're just going to need to build through it. Alright, chill. We built a marketplace. Cool. I also could probably use some more research. But let's get the Citadel first. Because it's more important that I can build the units than I need to build. We were denounced, or they were denounced. Probably lieges. Don't care about any of those. Treaty has been broken. Your shared vision has been... These things, man. Good to know. Good to know. He's trolling you? Yeah, I'm totally getting trolled by that unit. We are definitely behind where we should be, though. Day 53, and I have like one real army. It's not great. So, wait. Didn't I have a pact of sharing borders, or claiming? And he breaks the treaty and then claims next to me. Huh? Alright. There's a reason that you're the weird kid. Okay, shield, charger, mage. Working on the support unit. Yeah, you could just chill here. Okay, okay, we have enough move. I'm gonna try to zip over here and deal with this. We have some units here, so they can't just like insta-give me. I don't want to sit here and do nothing. We need to be killing things and getting XP, because again, I'm just behind. We did not get very good leveling this game. Keeper's Mark, that's something at least. Okay, Shadow's Blade. I don't believe we have a blind yet, though. That's the problem with getting this. We could get Reveler's Heart. That's not going to be particularly good for us. So we'll go ahead and we'll get the Shadow Blade for now, even if it's not really ready for it. You're building. You're building. Okay, we probably should actually prep one of those. Yeah. Call Militia. I really don't think that's going to help me at all. All right, we'll pop this next turn to up our X. Oh, I did not see you. Okay, good thing I'm coming in this direction, I suppose. Okay. New Empire skill. Good. Special province improvements. I don't think I've still built any of those. I think we have that one queued. That's as far as we've gotten. I really need to improve my special improvement game. I am really bad about that. Okay, extra siege project is super nice. I will grab that right away. Your units are regen extra. Yes, that would also be really nice. All right. Is he trolling me though, or is he moling me? I feel like he's moling me. Colossus Moon Aftermath. Oh, thank goodness this is ending. The Colossus Moon finally seems satisfied with the destruction it wrought on the world. It has begun to wane. Scouts confirm your presumptions. Many provinces on the coast have turned into swamps after being flooded by the torrential barrages that the thunderstorms delivered. Can we use these new swamps, or would we actually erase it? None of us got affected. Sure, so I can just take the food for free. Cool. That gives me a free pop? No, just some free food. Okay. Orders. All right, we need to go eat this spider. What do you got? Just literally a bajillion spiders. And you... I am gonna pay for this because I might be able to get you some XP. All right, and you have no shielded units. We can't make the higher tier one, but we will be able to momentarily. I'm not gonna hurry that yet. Chill here. Okay, one shield, one charge. We don't have a support unit yet. Support unit. Okay, you do have a expand. All right, let's grab that. Yep. Don't build in a claim. Dude, I was here first. It's mine. I claimed it. You can't run up to my border and say stop expanding into me. God, the AI drives me crazy in games when they do that. All right, meeting all kinds of people, but nothing much I can do about them. Okay, they attack. I don't think we need to play this out. If it's horrible, we will. Really? Really? You killed 2 aspirate knights. I don't believe that. We're gonna fight that. I could totally see losing 1, but 2, I don't know about that. Alright, what we would like you to do is jump on this guy. Alright, all of you get closer. Closer. Yeah, sometimes those autos, man. But I do really like this system. Let me try the auto, and if I'm like, yeah, that's BS, then I can just play it myself. This is one of my favorite auto systems in any game. Alright, do your little jumpy jump. Oh, you're not gonna do your jumpy jump. Cocky little spider. Do I want to engage or do I want to pull back? I think I'm gonna actually pull back. What can you get? I think we're gonna pull back. I don't want them to be able to web like entire formation here. Yeah, there's no reason just to eat an extra attack, especially when we have a bait unit that they could attack instead. Same thing over here. Come back just a little bit. You got this, doggo. I believe in you. Ideally, all the spiders will surround him and they won't finish him off, so then I can have him blood drink. Annoying. Okay, I underestimated their jump, apparently. Is no one gonna eat the dogs? What are you guys doing? Are you even trying? There you go. Finally. Embarrassing themselves. Right, these live 1 turn, doggo, so I can cast a spell on you. Awesome. Alright, I will bleed off of those. Suckers. Alright, and let's see what I can do with my flub-ups over here. Alright, so this is Droog. Alright, Droog, I believe in you. Draining Bite, we can Drain Familiar. We have Poison Darts, and we have Taunt. Wait, we have Taunt. Right, you're a defender. Okay, so hop right into there and do some defending, I think. They've already spit, so no reason to bother with the taunt. Alright, no reason to move you. Yeah, or you're immobilized anyways. Okay, good. Okay, I probably should have attacked with him first. Alright, I already kind of messed that up, but we'll just hit over here then. I want to get the Sunder armor on him if I can. I cannot. Right, disappointing. Alright, and put the blood parasites on. Alright, now I would prefer to focus fire, but I am immobilized. Does this actually get me out of that? I don't think so. No, it does not. Okay, can I turn? No, I cannot. Alright, just chill then. Alright, same thing. We'll get the blood parasites out. It'd be really nice if we could at least kill this guy over here. Alright, let's not mess this one up. Link to him, please. Okay, then also take his morale. And we already have the blood parasites going, so I think we're just going to attack here. We'll keep the blood parasite debuff for another guy. Okay, that was acceptable. Alright, you are going to move up. No, you're not, because you are also immobilized. I want to get somebody who's stinky in range. Alright, come on. Give me a sunder. What's up with that? Alright, we'll hit him. Resist this, punk. And this Liege Guard cannot move. I am going to go ahead, I think, and throw the defensive option on, just in case. Just in case, since he can't do anything else anyways. Okay, just chill. These are tier 4 spiders, the two that are up here. So, pretty tough. These are big boy spiders. Being able to spam immobilize too. Maybe only losing 2 of those guys was a good option. We'll see. Okay, I don't love that all those spiders got to those mages. I don't love that at all. Man, what a fub. What a fub. Okay. Okay, these guys are grouped up so nicely for a damage. I almost have to do it. I mean, that's like 60, 70 damage. All right, and you better give him the juice. But if I had to choose one to die, it would be the support unit. Okay. Then over here. I want this guy to die because he's going to make maggots come out. So what can I do to make him die? You could kill him, which would let him do some more blood parasites. Yeah, okay, so please kill him. Okay. Alright, then you guys, they don't have a move, so they can't run away, so they're just going to go ahead and eat the corpse, which gives them the bloated. I believe that means if they die, they explode and give people blood parasites. Alright, then that also means you are available. Blood parasite that, or I could do a heal. Could try to save him, but I think we've fubbed up at the point now where that may be out of reach. Yeah, give him the blood parasites. Be very nice if we could get a kill here this turn too. Probably unlikely. Okay, now I do have... No, you do not have slippery. Well, still has a turn. Okay, take that kill. If we can get a couple kills, we can get the morale rolling. That'll be pretty nice. Okay, so you could attack, but I think it's better that we actually float. Those attacks, it's like no damage anyways. Okay. Mr. Hero. We could drain familiar. Oh, you know what? We could drain familiar on maggots. That actually makes drain familiar a lot better. I didn't think about that. We could heal for 20 and gain 2 strengthened. All right, Droog. Have a little maggot surprise. A little protein mid-combat. There you go. All right, then... Yeah, let's kill that guy. That'll free up our support unit to not take 50,000 attacks. Okay, good. Alright, we're gonna take 1 hit. I think no matter what we do here, I think we just have to accept that. I also think that one of these guys still has a spit, so I'm going to move over here, even though we're not buffing anybody. Oh, never mind, you're a battle mage, so yeah, that's fine. All right, just give him some love taps. Okay, now I'm feeling a little better about saving some people. Yeah, get over here. Give him the support. Okay, you cannot move still, so boo. You can move. Go to here and finish him. Okay, it's turning around. It's turning around. For whatever reason, I forgot that it was move, jump, spit. I thought it was just jump and spit or move and spit. I don't know why I was thinking that because I should have known better. Okay, I'm liking the magnet apocalypse that we're getting going here. Yeah, be sad, spiders. I'm right now at my place. I'm hopefully killing off the last crop of spiders that have gotten inside for the year. It's been a couple, like, not house spiders that have been inside. I think they're coming in because it's freezing at night. And I think they got in during my remodel work. I'm hoping that they are not coming in post-remodel work, or I'm going to be very not happy. Because the whole point was to get some stuff sealed up. Okay, let's keep focus firing that guy. Yeah. 30%. 30%. Works 100%. Okay, and... here. Boink. We could taunt. I don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't think it matters. So I don't think they're gonna survive the round. What is with this weird pause? I don't remember this being a thing last time we were playing. I think there has been a patch since then, so maybe something went wonky. It's very dramatic. It's very dramatic. Yeah, look at that. That, in the end, it was way better than the auto. In the end. And actually, because they attacked me, I'm at like full everything. So, boom. Okay, so we have... I need to clear this stupid den, is what I need to do. Did you move anything? Yeah, there's... No, that's not mine, so it's not him raiding me. Okay, I think we're gonna go for the greed here and see if we can take this out. Zip to there. God, the movement, the map movement is so good. I'll definitely say that about this. All right, definitely can auto that, right? Right game? Right game, thank you. Do I want a hunting spider? No, thank you. A frenzy ord, some pieces, a bunch of supplies. We'll take it. Unfortunately, we cannot reach that guy. Next turn, we'll clear him out too. Okay, here. One turn on the Citadel. That's all looking good. Olm produced a stonemason and is ready to expand. Olm could honestly really use a quarry. Ruler leveled up. Okay, now I think we need to grab this because I took his item, right? Did I take his item? Hang on. Yeah, because it was on his ring. I want to make sure that we keep a you do not die once per combat ability. I'm gonna go greed and I'm gonna take that. We probably should give that to a melee hero, but you know what? Vampire. That's my argument. And you guys have already moved. Yes. A dread spider hatchling. No. No, thank you. Boy, they're really trying to get these spiders on me, aren't they? No, I'm not going to pay the upkeep for that. More spiders. All right. Man, this feels like I'm playing... This is just real life. It's just me being attacked by spiders constantly. It's not even a video game. Have games become too real? All right. And then this we will probably end up having to fight. But if I'm here, I'm going to clear it while I'm here. So let's see what the auto is. I'll accept that auto. We have a lot of healing at the moment. Another ring of concealment. What is up with all these rings of concealment? Like every ring I've gotten has been one of those. I'm not worried about taking you at the moment. Okay, let's get to that other front. We have a score to settle. All right, you. I am gonna hurry this, which means then we could Liege Guard. What else are you missing? Nothing. So the question is, do we take 2 Liege Guards, or do we take a Liege Guard and an Aspirant? I think I'd prefer to have the Aspirants. And then I am in a hurry, so I'm going to pay a premium on that so that we can premium next turn. We can actually go take out Mole Face. Okay, you have a lot of farms and no lumber, no foresters, so we'll do that. Okay. You are what? You're the reserve squad. Okay, for you, I am too poor, so you just chill. I'm probably going to be too poor here too. We could get a library, we could get a shipyard. You know what? Shipyard gives money. Get a shipyard. I paid a big premium on that turn, so. Vassals gain 1 allegiance when first vassalized. Honestly, farms grant extra food would be pretty good at the moment. I will probably save for that. In fact, why can't I afford that? I can. Never mind. I'll take it. I have been denounced. All right, well, you've never liked me anyways. We can integrate you. I don't actually want to integrate you. So you just chill. Don't care about bounties. Okay, you're being cranky. Yeah, that alliance is not happening. Yeah, that blue one's also going to be a fight really soon. I really need to kill this stupid mole. Also, I just realized we're over our city cap. I totally forgot that we needed to up that right away. Shoot, that's been actually hampering us a lot. A lot. Okay, how much is it going to cost me to get another city? 200. All right, we can resolve that problem next turn. That was a pretty big oops. All right, you zip over there. You... Can I even afford that? I could. I'm just gonna go for the greed. I want to actually move on that city while I have time before blue kicks off. All right, 2 real armies plus not quite, but almost. Excellent. Okay, Shadow Blades. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Consecrate Domain. Don't care about that. All right, we'll do a shuffle. Anointed People. This is what we wanted for the Spirit Resist. We will take it. There's no reason I have to stay together. You can go ahead and fly further. Produce the shipyard. We're gonna be way too broke this turn. Oh, we're gonna be way too broke. No. We can annex. Okay, I'll take that. A wave conduit? Sure. Okay, we are waiting for the 200 so I can fix my problem. Hey! Okay, we finally did it. We got level 4 renown here. Units cost 20% less gold draft and souls to recruit. Units never die when you're shooting. Not the best thing ever, but it's fine. This is the good one for vampires. Each mine grants +2 Imperium. So I believe we have 3 mines in our capital. That's kind of nice. I have not been impressed with the thralls. Unless I'm missing something that I need to unlock, None of those spells that we have are particularly good. I think I like the Eldritch ones more with the summons. I don't care about that bounty up there. Although you are raiding me, I see. I mean, par for the course, I suppose. Okay, those two, well, we knew that was going to come to blows sooner or later. I'm feeling like the Storm Giant is just going to win that. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Oops. Okay, treaty broken. Okay, diplomacy. Oh, I'm too poor. Never mind. I was going to give them a proclamation too, but I'm poor. Good to know. Okay, nothing I can do about that. And I'm too poor. Okay, turn. Oh, there's Mana Font. That's where those cats came from that were raiding me randomly. Okay, over here. Moly Oxenfree. Let's get over there and take him out. All right, you, what do you need? One something. We're just gonna get an Aspirate Knight. Can I afford? No, I can't. Okay. You'll have to catch up. Well, then the guy will have to catch up. I cannot wait around. Well, actually, yes, I can. I can wait one turn. Okay, I kind of don't want this militia spell anymore. I'm just gonna drop that. It's causing me problems. I keep forgetting to do our Revel of Carnage also. So a bit of a oops there. Okay, we could do Living Shadows, but I don't really... I need the Shadow Gloom thingamabobber. I don't really have a good way to do that. We could get Keeper's Mark. Yes. We'll get that going. What do you want? You want to move further, but you can't. Right, go to there and then chill. Okay, here they're all cranky because they're stinky. They need a bathhouse. And I think we're gonna slip in the Shade Network quick. You are bordering, yeah, you're bordering him, so we would get the 20 research, and then we need to up the number of cities we can have. Okay, now we're not taking the penalty. That was stupid. We've been doing that all night. I think I seem to remember when we ended stream last time, I was like, oh, I need to remember to make sure to grab that. But he did not remember to grab that. Okay, I'd like money, but we can't afford it. A fishmonger would give me a lot of food. We have a library? Yep, give me a library. I feel like our research is also a little bit behind. I wonder, can I tell? If I open up the victory thing, I wonder if that'll give us a hint. Magic victory, we are 4 out of 5. So I assume that means they have higher research than I do. I don't love that. Basically, everyone who's still in the game is above me, so I am last for research. I'm first for expansion victory, but look at this. This is one thing I don't like. Why is it that expansion victory really just means you have a lot of vassals? Because the chances of us getting 133 provinces of our own owned is like 0. That would be so many cities. That's ridiculous. So you end up having to vassalize everybody to get enough of these. Yeah, that's not happening. I was kind of hoping to go for that victory, but that ain't happening. Okay, here, can I? Yes. All right, now we need to triangulate a little bit. That's probably good. That is definitely good. Okay. We have to move in packs at this point in the game. So for the rest of the game, probably these 3 armies will always be together. Like peanut butter and jelly. Could actually go a little closer. All right, produced a Scholars Guild. I like that. This is my capital. Who could build a shipyard, which would give me money. Extra Imperium and Vision range would be handy. Unlocks Vivisection Ritual. Target enemy army sustains 20 physical damage. Then gain... Wait. Okay, wait, I was just saying that those weren't very good. Maybe that changes everything. I could do 20 physical damage to an enemy army and I gain knowledge. And we're sitting on like 20 thralls, which I think it might be maximum because it's colored funny. I'm in. I'm in. All right, we built a library. I really need money, but I can't afford the money buildings. Let's get the research. It's embarrassing that we were in last place for that. I also can't afford to get you anybody. We are just too poor, man. Too poor. All right, Crimson Garden can annex. Okay, we're going this way with the annexations. And probably just the food. Yeah, you can grab that. I guess we could take this. All right, we'll grab a little more food. Keeper's Mark, do it. A little weird looking on our vampires, but sure. Dalv Throne has completed his major ambition. Grow a city to 16. Funny that we actually finished it the turn before that we actually got that done. All right, other rulers have started a war. I don't like that because I don't want this one to get double teamed and die. If nothing else, they're a good foil. Yeah, I don't like that. All right, as soon as we take out Mole Lady or Mole Man, we are going to turn on blue. It's going to be a really annoying war though, because she's got underground cities. Well, maybe it's just the one. Maybe it's just the one. Maybe that's not so bad. Mole Boy sent another army. As he does. Okay. Intern. Getting it from the left, getting it from the right. No cover. All right. The guy's got gumption. I'll give him that. He's got gumption. I'm gonna auto it again. We'll play the fights that we need to play. Yeah, that was dumb. He was never gonna win that one. Okay, we got some level ups off of that, and apparently we stole his Frostbringer of the Boomflinch, as you do. The tier 4 weapon. It's a polearm. Okay, we're not going to use it, but we'll take it. A dethrone failed. Oh, I forgot we even had that quest. All right, well, we weren't. That obviously wasn't going to happen. Okay, so level ups. Raise Undead wouldn't be horrible. Don't care about the fire attack. You have Curse. We could give him diseases. We could give him Weakened. I really like Second Wind. I find that really good on melee heroes. When this unit lands attack, it gains Strengthened. Very nice. We have our Draining Bite. Draining Bite removes defense mode and retaliation attacks. That'd be kind of nice. We have a chance to stun him. I wish we could turn that into a 0 action. I feel like that would be way better. Triple Doom stack is rolling. Yeah, we're finally moving in the right direction now. All right, let's try this. This is like my only melee vampire at the moment. Let's just test it out. Oh no, I guess I have 2, but we'll test this out. I'm very dubious of a 1 action bite. If it was 0, I'd like it in melee. It would be good. With 1 point, I'm very leery about that and the actual usefulness. All right, luckily that was one of his 3 stacks, so he actually kind of screwed himself there. All right, we will add. We always want to do harass defenders for 20 damage. Let's bombard their towers, and we'll undermine their walls. All right, 3 turns on the siege. You know, I'm still really torn on this. when you're on the offense, it's really nice that this is no longer 10 to 12 turns. If you guys remember the old balance in here, it sucked. It sucked to sit there for 10 turns and siege out an AI city. On the other hand, though, it does kind of suck for yourself if you're the one that's getting sieged. But I guess you should have had teleports and whatnot set up. So maybe it's fine. All right, now I have a feeling this city may see action in the near future. I kind of want to get... We can't build walls here? Is that because I'm not tier 3? Or because I'm not tier 3? All right, let's get surf quarters, and I need some foresters in Ulm. Somebody's got to go into those dark woods. All right, our ruler leveled up. Remember, our ruler is siphoning 20% XP from all the other heroes, so he's going to level up pretty aggressively. Okay, what are we going to get? Attacks and debuff abilities inflict status vulnerability. We could do even more morale stuff, which is working pretty well for us, I would say. We could awaken a corrupted soul. Summon a tier 3 corrupted soul next to an enemy with low morale. Why? Oh, because I don't have the prerequisite. That would be why I can't click it. That would make sense. Bend broken will. If they have low, we could dominate. Okay, we already have a dominate. I mean, that's fine. Magic attacks inflict guaranteed weakened, sundered, and sundered against people who are already affected by that status effect. Okay, so we can just compound their problems. I've never actually taken a warlock this deep before. All right, I think we are going to go this route. I do kind of like getting more summons. Summons are just really good in this game. We captured Mole. All right, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to execute you. Screw you, Mole. I hate you. Yeah, how do you like that, huh? Bounty, don't care. Although we may end up accidentally completing it at some point. How are we doing? 1:30, okay. Like I said, I would like to see if we can wrap this one up tonight. I don't know if I can do this in an hour and a half, though. We're now where I thought we would be at the beginning. Starry-eyed enlightenment. Stargazers discover a new star in the sky dubbed Gabriel's Eye. Its gleam inspires all rulers to pursue knowledge. Your scholars theorize that the recent disturbance in the constellation of Baradir the Shield Master caused a new star to light up in the firmament. You discern within yourself a rising thirst for knowledge, while your hunger for battles wanes. Cities gain 100% knowledge. Declaring wars is always unjust. Ending wars grants Imperium. Okay, well, bad timing because I'm going to have to declare a war here. Finished anointed people. Revels in blood. At the start of battle, attacking units gain 10 morale and defending units get bleeding. Yes. Unfortunately, too late for this siege, but... Okay, here, we finished off the vampire thing. Let's actually jump up to the higher one. We need 15 and there's no boost. Yeah, let's get the higher one built. It'll give us some income. And I'm probably too poor to build anything. I sure am. Okay, cities can build teleporters. Wouldn't be the worst. Gain 200 mana and 200 knowledge upon conquest. You know what? We're going to get a city here in a second. Let's just nab that. Ah, she founded another city. Oh, no, never mind. That's, okay, no. That's not the blue one I thought. We're good. We're good. Hey, making friends as we do. Getting sieged, or getting pillaged as we do. Trader of talents. All right, what do you know? You want gold? Well, I know I'm poor. Yeah, hero gains a skill point. Very, very good. Gains 100 renown. Very, very good. All right, we'll be back. Then he starts with, yeah, 2 turns of bleeding. So we'll usually engage on that second turn at least. And hopefully we can just keep the ball rolling at that point. Yeah, the morale stuff seems to fit in really well with the vampire stuff. Like, the vampire stuff seems very, very slanted for that and the undead, which makes sense. I do feel like maybe we're missing out because we didn't go the undead angle. We have a lot of extra ways to generate souls, which is usually kind of the annoying part of undead. So maybe in another build, we'll have to check that out. All right, done. Okay, another tome. Okay, shoot, I'm trying to remember what we were deciding last time, and I honestly don't remember. Pandemonium. I think we talked about that. Transformation. Taromancy. Vetoed that one. Okay, subjugation. We could get these subjugators. They have a press. Target enemy unit has a 90% chance to lose 25 morale. And it just gives them status vulnerability. This would give us a tier 5 unit. It would basically be an upgrade to our shock cavalry. Beyond that, though, the rest of these are kind of whatever, if I'm being honest. Intimidating R is fine. Okay, maybe on the subjugation. Hey, Mike Gould. Your internet appears to be functional. Well, congratulations. I know your pain. And hey, 14, how's it going? Okay, prophecies could also be pretty good. I really liked battle divination. Very powerful siege. Or no, this is the buff one. You just get like 3 rounds of buffs. And then Foresee Downfall is the siege project. You get precog, which basically just lets you negate an attack on you. And you get 10% critical for the entire combat. And the enemy gets 10% fumble. Very nice. Okay, great transformation. No, because we're going to go vampire stuff, not undead stuff. Corruption, Cold Dark, Torment, tier 2 stuff. Okay, so it's either prophecies, gain precog when entering defense, oracle. I actually would prefer oracles over banners, so this would be an upgrade to our support units. Or we go with subjugation and we just get a heavier knight and play deeper into the morale stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning honestly towards prophecy. I really would like to get a better support unit. Bannermen are okay at the beginning, but I feel like they fall off really hard. Like, what do we do with ours? We get 1 heal, and then we maybe have a Sundered defense get resisted. If we had oracles, we could gain True Strike and Fortune, and it's a 1 hex radius. So we could buff big groups, and we would have a big heal with a precog. You probably are not a flyer, though. You're probably not a flyer. I think that makes my mind up. Whereas the subjugators would be flyers. We have a advantage in movement right now, and we would be losing that with the oracles. I think the oracles would be really good, but you know what? For flavor, I don't know if I've ever taken subjugation, at least not in a serious game. Yeah, let's do it. How's this game? Age of Wonders 4 is great.
The duty of bringing light unto those still in the dark. Whoever takes on this duty shall be granted the right of might. The errant seed must be ground beneath the heel of virtue before it can grow. Your enemies may cower at first, but your armies shall be ever emboldened by their glorious purpose.
All right, normally I would go for the subjugators first, but the fact that we could get intimidating aura and that would apply to my units that I have in the field right now, I'm gonna get that first. We have the mana that we can re-roll a couple times if we have to. All right, do we have anything that we need to do? Soon, TM. Okay, Vivisection Ritual. Okay, I want to try this. Let's do some Vivisection here quick. All right, produce a bathhouse, and you are making a shade network. You can get another province. So you could use anything, frankly. It doesn't really matter. There you go. That. New Empire skills. Expert sailors. We don't really need it. No, let's just save for now. My Cool Degenerous has gained a level of renown. Look at that, he's up to level 2. Quarries grant city stability. He really likes his quarries. You know what? That rank 3 would actually be really good. Let's actually buy, where's that vendor for Mike Gould? We will buy governance training for Mike Gould. There you go. That should take you up to level 3, and level 3 is city structures cost 20% less gold. There you go. There you go. All right, we still... Okay, we just can't afford the tier 3 units that he needs. All right. What can you afford? Honestly, we're building a bunch of units. I probably should just get a blacksmith. And that way we can pop those units a little quicker. Infestation's gonna come raid me. Yep. Got a robe. I do think we did get a robe. Let's see. No. I'm not going to it that way. Yes. So you could have the Robostars 10% magic damage, or you can, yeah, definitely going to go with the magic damage. Okay, well, you can have a Pegasus mount. Dolph, can I have a bat? We have bats at home. Bats at home. It's the Pegasus. Sure. At least you can fly. I don't know what else to tell you. Good luck. All right, we are sieging, and we need one more turn before we can attack. Go. Mike Wood, you must have fallen asleep last time, Mike Wood. You've been in there for a long time. I named him that after your membership gifts. Okay, we are ready for the siege. But I'll tell you what, we are at past the 1.5 hour mark. I am gonna go do my tea quick, and we will come back and do that siege. So let me throw you two on. If you are not taking a break yourself, make sure you get up and get a stretch and grab a drink. If you're not blocking ads, I appreciate the pennies. And I will be right back as soon as I can get this going. 5-minute break, start. And assuming this doesn't break. Yes, it isn't. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, and back. Michael said, frequently fallen asleep to streams lately. Yeah, no problem. Give me that extra watch time. I appreciate it. Once woke up to a Babel stream somehow. I've had a few pain streams where people have gone to bed and then rejoined stream. And they're like, what are you still doing here? I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully we will not have any of those anytime soon. Getting a bit late. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Don't stay up late if you need to be somewhere tomorrow. That's for sure. There's always VODs if you're interested. Okay, we are ready for our siege. I don't know if we're gonna have to fight this. We outnumber them so much, and it looks like he's got junk at home. Let's find out. Are we ready to go? Okay. We'll auto it and we'll see if we need to fight it. This is, again, one of my criticisms of the game. When we get to this point, it just doesn't feel worthwhile to do these huge fights. This is like a 20+ minute fight for me, and I just don't think it's worth our time when I could just recruit 2 units to replace what we lost. Now, it will be a little annoying here because I'm going to need to make sure I get the right ones for the right places, but still, I think I'm going to accept that. Take reward. Okay, so Droog is the governor. No, that's Alfred. Droog is the governor over here. And he lost a liege guard. Boy, this is gonna be a little on the annoying side, I will say. And here, yeah, we lost a shield unit. But here I already have a spare shield unit ready to go. So head on over. Alright, zoom over there. Come back over here. And you pop on inside. And we will vassalize. Now, unfortunately, we have this stupid event going on. I guess it's only 3 turns, if I'm reading that right. It'll probably take me 3 turns to get organized for our next assault. So I guess that's okay. I really don't want to declare an unjust war. So I think we're pretty much just stuck there for a second. So this is like Heroes of Might and Magic? Yeah, that would be okay. I would say that'd be fine. What's really cool about this, if you want to grab one of the like episodes 1 of one of the streams, you get to design your own faction. So like we did one that was like Jotunheim. I had a frost giant that was our leader, and we had these little like frost goblins were our people. So you can pick like a race, and you can customize their traits, so you can make them look and play however you want. You get to pick different types of civilizations. So like we are playing feudal is what we are. This lady down here is like an arcane faction. I can't really show it in here. There's like, I don't know, what are we up to? Like 10-ish different types of factions you can have. And then there's different types of rulers. So you could be like a mortal hero. You could be like a super mage. You could be a dragon, a vampire, a giant, an eldritch horror. So like, here's one of the eldritch horror type units. That's the leader there. And we have a storm giantess over here. This is one of the factions I made. I just forgot to turn them off in this one. It's pretty interesting. It plays relatively quickly. This is just like a medium, normal type setting. And you could probably finish this in single player in 5 to 8 hours, I would say, for a full round, which I quite like. Oh, and you also can customize your leader quite a lot. So like we played Barbie doll here for quite a while and made our edgy vampire lord. And it's fun. It makes it feel like it's yours, and it's really unique when you get in there. And it plays really smooth. Fortunately, I don't think we've been fighting the battles. We're kind of at the point of the campaign where I'm kind of autoing a lot of the fights, but I really like the combat in the game. I think it's really solid. Okay, you are going to chill here while we're waiting on that. This is Droog. Droog leveled up. Okay, he's ready for his level 8 skill. Okay, now you don't get vampire stuff. I keep forgetting that. Okay, and you are a defender. So for defenders, mobilizing presence. Adjacent enemies are slowed. That's actually really nice because slowed don't get to attack back. Initiate. I do like Still of Stone on those. Nature, we could get Blight. Don't really need it. Don't really need it. Okay, I think we're going to take one of them 2 Materium ones. Purging is pretty good too. I don't think we have a lot of ways to purge in this army. Adept would... I also really like that. Let's go for the Immobilize. I haven't really used that too much. We'll give that a try. Alright, we still have 1 more point to level up also. Okay, so here, he came in with a lot of stuff already. We'll go ahead and give him the bite improvement too. See if we can make something work there. Alright, next we have an Empire skill. Walking and shuffling research costs less. Research building. You know what? I'm still building research buildings. I will take that. How ironic. I think at one point I said, oh, we'll never get there this campaign. And here we are. Here we are. Okay, they're definitely having their fight over there. Okay, we captured a lot of mole people. And then what are you trying to show me here? Oh, that he leveled up. Okay. Treaty has been broken. Our wizard bond with Nox Whisper Fiend has ended. Good to know. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end up having to fight her, I have a feeling. Yeah. Okay. Well, does that mean that we can get closer? No. No, it does not. Why are you so mad? You're mad because an alliance was broken with me. You broke it! It wasn't me! Alright, we're probably gonna end up having to kill everybody. Peaceful babble. As usual. Forced into a corner. Also gonna get raided by pirates. That's gonna be really annoying. Are you ready to make your next set of units? Yes. Would you please start making that? I need you to go out and do work for me. Nox is really well, if you remember right, Nox was like, you're my friend, I hate you. Now you're my friend again. And now we're back to I hate you. I always find that I don't know, maybe it's just the AI personalities that they keep getting, but I always find the Eldritch Horrors really, really schizophrenic, which makes sense, right? They're like Shattered Gaudir, so, I mean, lore-wise, that makes total sense, but yeah, they annoy the heck out of me. It's a deceptive spy, I guess that makes sense. All right, what do we got? All right, you have your reinforcements on the way. We could try to go clear that out, maybe. Let's head in that direction. I can only go in there with one group anyways. We still have 2 turns left on this stupid event. All right, and I think you are gonna come over here and get your reinforcements and try to take this out. What do you got? Stupid mana font. All right, you're gonna definitely need your reinforcements before we try that. Okay, also 15 to maximum HP. We will take this and we're gonna give it to our leader. For 100 gold, I will definitely take 15. We also could get a level. Yes, we'll also give that to our leader. Thank you, Mr. Storekeeper. Orders needed, just chill. Intimidating aura is researched. Another thing that's really cool about this one, 14, rather than have like a traditional tech tree, your tech tree is kind of the arcane manuals that you unlock. So if we go into our tome library here and look at my tomes, this is another way that you kind of get to customize your playthrough. So we started with the Tome of Blood, which is very vampires, and we got the Tome of Rock, which helped us do bleed stuff, again, kind of vampire stuff. And then we picked up Tome of Shades, so we got shadow magic, and Revelry, which is like chaos and like blood and morale type things. And then we picked up Sanctuary, which is order, but order as in like absolute control or authoritarianism. And that gave us some buffs to help counteract some of our undead nature. And then we just picked up Tome of Subjugation, which is all about like subjugation. And you get very, very different playthroughs because there are a bajillion tomes. And this is kind of like choose my own tech tree. And then at the same time, there's also this empire tree. I won't go into too much depth here, but this is related to what you get from the tomes partially, the aspects. And this unlocks things like building roads or extra food from farms, etc., etc. So it's really fun. It's a lot of like build my own faction. And it's really, I find it really enjoyable. You can role play lots of things. Like I said, we did a kind of a Jotunheim playthrough. I know other people have done like World of Warcraft factions or all kinds of crazy stuff. You also could do like Warhammer stuff. A lot of people like making Warhammer factions, or just make your own fantasy faction, whatever does it for you. Okay, City of Clockwork finished their Shade Network. Okay, again, I have a sneaky suspicion this is gonna see combat. I would love some stone walls. I think we're just gonna do it even without the boost. All right, you finished a blacksmith. Cool. Let's get the academy, and then we're gonna be out of money. We can get a library. Okay, I'll take it. And then we also need to get another province. I think we'll just grab the forester. Crimson Garden also is ready to grab another one. Okay, now here, this would be kind of useful because we could heal right up on their border. Yep. I think I will do that. Oh man, our vivisection ritual is ready and we're not in position to use it. Okay, we'll have to hold off. We'll have to hold off for now. Okay, we already looked at that. Market scene. Whispering Stone returned because we finished them. Okay. Next. It's gonna be you. Okay, so we'll just hold on to that stone for a second. Free City can be integrated. Okay, I don't actually want to do that. Yeah, that's fine. Mana font sent a war point. That's so annoying. Okay, man, you really changed your tune too. I thought we were close, Tsunami. I thought we were close. I feel like you used me. Okay, what else? Okay, next research. I don't want any of these. Let's shuffle. I don't really care about subjugation raid. Well, maybe I do. We could gain extra pop. They would start with less morale. Okay, maybe we will grab that. That may be worth actually running. All right, and you are heading here to pick up your new unit. Get that forester for you. Oops. All right, I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet, and we're just gonna pay for that, so that next turn I can continue to try to fight off this idiot. Can I even move anymore? No. I should have waited till next turn to buy that. Okay, you're just chilling until that pops over. We have one turn. We're not really in position for the beginning of war. Yeah, I'm gonna try to blitz this city first when the war does start. Okay, I do want to try to do this. One of my biggest weaknesses is I don't know the battles in these Ancient Wonders very well. I don't know how hard this is. As a silver, I feel like we should be able to do this just fine. I guess we will find out. Man, I can't reach it. Dang. Okay, finished a library. All right, get a bathhouse, Stinky. Finish your unit. Tsunami has withdrawn. Oh, wow. You actually lost that fight? I don't love that. I don't love that at all. Don't care about bounties. You're angering me. Okay, well, good for you. Being pillaged as usual. Roll it. Starry-eyed enlightenment aftermath. As suddenly as it appeared, Gabriel's eye is fading again, as are the pacifying effects. You wonder if the ancient wizard had truly fixed his gaze on your world, or if this was a rumor produced by your people's superstition. However it may be, you cannot deny the presence impacted the realm, pushing an era of enlightenment. Slowly, the Gadir of this realm revert to their old warring ways. Yep. Okay, let's make bad decisions. Explore. They've already been claimed? Yeah, I literally could care less about them. Distant claim. Okay, good luck. Sleeper in Shadow. You prepare to explore the Whispering Graves when a wide-eyed scribe sprints out. He slumbers no more! Flee, fools, flee! A chilling wind, as if a monster inhales, pulls you towards the entrance. The ground then trembles, but there is no rumbling. A black fog creeps from the mouth of the Whispering Graves. It conceals a ghastly figure that feels as ancient and eagle as it does regal. Your army's resolve dwindles, while instant insanity claws at your mind. A kingly ghoul whispers, I am the sleeper in shadow. Won't you join me inside? You unwillingly put one step forward. Result, in the upcoming battle, Dead King's presence is active. Every turn, attacking unit is targeted. If it has low morale, it gains insanity. Otherwise, it loses 10 morale. That's nasty. In the upcoming battle, lethargy is active. Dead King inflicts slow on units. We could run in an attack. Enter the battle with Whispering Grave Guards. Okay, so that's just we attack. We could, in the upcoming battle, slow immunity is, no. Yeah, slow immunity is active. Okay, so we could just be immune to this slow. Okay, got it. Or we could ward ourselves against the icy attacks of the damned and beshadowed, which we would spend 322 mana, which we can afford. We have frost resistance that's active. Frost resistance sounds pretty good. We'll take that. Manual combat. All right. I need to not be wiped out here. That would be a big shame. Okay, they have a, what is that, shadow? What are you technically? You're not Belrog. Living Fog. Come on. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I'm not too worried, not too worried, not too worried. A level 1, not too worried. Okay, Banshees will be a little annoying. You could be kind of spooky. Chance of just hitting for insanity. Fine. Yeah, bad things will happen. Let's just put it that way. All right, Doggy do. Doggy run over there and bait him in for me, please. Okay, we will just build ourselves a formation back here. Be a little aggressive with it. I want to see if I can get my battle mage in range next turn. Probably not. We'll see. All right, what do you got? Excellent. Yes. Yes, good doggos. Good. My dogs resisted insanity. And they marked him. Okay, I'm very happy with this outcome. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Unfortunately, most of the things in this fight are going to be immune to bleeding. I don't love that. That I am not a big fan of. Okay, so... go to there. Go to there. You come here. I'm setting myself up to do a buff off the doggo. Go there. Okay, you're gonna need room to move, so go there. And go there. Okay, off the doggo. Let's do Rite of Blood Leeching. And then just get out of the way. Nice. Okay. And you can come in here and bonk him. Make use of that strengthen, buddy. 30 damage. Okay. I should have attacked with you first. I keep doing that out of order. Try to get that Sunder defense on him before we start attacking. And they resist. Man, we are not being very lucky with that. Immune to bleeding. Yeah, that's... unfortunately, I think everything but maybe that one hero is going to be immune to bleeding. Alright. And just get some damage in here. He's going to do his AoE, which is going to suck. But I hope we might be able to kill him next turn. We'll actually have all of our attacks and whatnot. Ooh, little crit. Okay. Alright, and let's... oh, I should have done this before. Shoot! Okay, again, out of order. I should have hit him with my auto hit. Yeah, big oops on that one. Alright, and then we will hit him with Dread. How do you like it, buddy? How do you like it? Yeah, didn't think so. And we'll just give him a little tap. Boop. And then enter. Yeah. Graze, resist insanity. Okay, we resisted all the insanity. Very happy with that. Okay, slowed, decaying. I'm not sure that we really needed that cold resist. The only thing in here doing cold is the banshees. I feel like I got a little bait and switched on that one. Okay, those shock units are looking a little sketch. Okay, he is about ready to die. Can I blow him up with some Scarlet Plague? I can. And we want to do that because that will spawn blood maggots. And they can eat the Living Shadow's corpse just in case somebody can resurrect or something. We wouldn't like that. Okay, and then support unit, come over here and give a heal to the shock unit. He's decaying, so we only got half life from that, unfortunately. And I think... yeah, I think we're just going to zoom over here and try to take out that hero. Probably will not be able to finish him, but a little love tap to let him know I'm thinking about him. Or we could crit. Or we could crit. Fine. You are very killable. Okay. Never mind. I guess we could... well... alright, we'll fly back here. I wanted to be right here, but that's not a valid square. Alright, buddy. Oh, the crit, though. The crit. Woo. You had to slip away. It's probably not worth taking the amount of damage I would take to do that. We'll just... well, maybe it would have been. Stay here and hit these guys. Okay, you... yeah, we're gonna get a little closer, see if we can finish those off. There we go. Could do a spell. I don't think we honestly even need one. Alright, this went just fine. I think we lucked out because we had that dog to lure the living shadow into. He kind of just wasted that unit, and that was the dangerous unit that was in this group. Well, that worked out in the end. Hmm? 33 damage. Okay, that's a thing. I guess we also got to use kind of our superior mobility to just get in there and finish off a couple units right off the bat, which is always nice. Okay. Blap that for me, please. Beautiful. Okay, maggots, can you finish them? Very nice, which frees this guy up. Unfortunately, not able to reach what I wanted to get on. Alright, fly to here and do that. Oh, I probably should have healed him first. Leader. Yeah, I think I do want to heal here. So let's fly to there. We'll heal you. Oh, he's decaying. Shoot. Oh, this decay. Literally killing me. Alright, well, never mind. Alright, get in on the Banshees. Okay, disappointing. I was really wanting to get this hero, but I just don't think I can swing it. Yeah, that's going to hit me too hard. Not being able to get our full life steal kind of sucks. Yeah. Kind of sucks a lot, actually. Okay, we have our priesty boy. I don't suppose... No. No. Let's take some chunks out of him. Man, our crits are so nice. Oh. No. We're still gonna lose that unit. Or AI pity as he charges the other guy, I guess. I feel like the AI let us off on that one, I'm being honest. He had me dead to rights on that. Alright, well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, and I will heal him. And then... oh, hang on. Who's the furthest back? Alright, if we're only gonna get one attack anyways, fly up here. Get him lower. Okay, and then blood maggots have nothing to do. There's no place I can go where I can shoot and see both of them. Alright. Just come here and finish him off then. Is this one where killing the leaders an auto win? I doubt it. That was the leader if it was. Okay, very, very injured baddie boys. You know what? You can just go to where it's going to be somewhat safer. Okay, zoom up that way. Alright, you... boink. As long as they have to keep moving, their damage is going to be relatively low. Yeah, just go ahead and whack that guy. It might be a set event. Could be. I don't know the wonders that well, but I don't think I've ever done a wonder that you just auto-win for killing somebody. Did summon a bunch of decaying zombies? He sure did. I'm a little annoyed by that. Okay, we don't care about any of those spells. Alright, what are you gonna do, Banshees? Gonna get hit. Yeah, I do not think that the Frost Resist was worth 322 mana. I don't think it was worth that in the slightest. I feel like I got scammed on that one. What is with this weird delay? I'm really curious about this. I do not remember us having a problem with this last stream. All right, now. Well, no, that's fine. You can go fight the decaying zombies. Sure, why not? Hopefully they'll attack back and then they waste their turns. All right, now you cannot get in range and see that. All right, let's go over here. We'll just take out the zombies. If only killing the leadership made all the undead crumble. All right, keep whacking him. Banshee's been literally chased around this entire tomb by a bat. All right, dear leader can get in range and cast. Okay, that's pretty decent. I don't mind that. Got 150 knowledge because we killed a hero. Wall breaker of light. It's a bunch of garlic. When part of a besieging army, this unit contributes +1 fortification damage. Yes, please. Sleep in the Shadow Aftermath. After a fatiguing and nightmarish battle, the sleeper in the shadow lies crumpled at your feet. The shadow has passed. You recall ancient legends of the Rose Court about an ancient tyrant who was eventually slain and cursed. It was foretold he would return to challenge any new power that seeks to claim these lands. You realize your presence in the realm likely awoke the sleeper in shadow. While your warriors search the whispering graves for treasure, you ponder how this ordeal has changed you for the better. We gain unyielding. At the start of battle, unit dispels at the start of turn, dispel 1 negative status effect. That's pretty good. It's pretty good for your leader. We could gain some extra knowledge. We could gain a crown of accuracy. We could get some city satisfaction. We'll take the research. Not bad. We can almost heal to full, so that's great. All right, move to here and chill for a turn. All right, you are good to go. Excellent. Head on down. And you are probably going to get your butt kicked by this army and have to come home and heal and recruit. Hopefully not. All right, we'll try the auto and we'll see if we have to fight it. I'm willing to accept that. Again, 150 research. They're just giving me research at this point. I'm not going to say no. Definitely not going to say no. Cool. Okay, let's get that siege item on because that is pretty nice. So I would have to put it here. Oh, it's my hound item. We are not taking the hound item off. That is too good for us. We'll give this to somebody else. Okay, we got 2 levels. Oh, nice. Finally, the level 12 skill. Okay, Blood Communion. Target a friendly unit and the caster. Heals for 20. Whatever. Exsanguinate. Always hits. Does 40 damage. Sustains damage, which ignores 50% of defense and resistance. Gains 3 bleeding. And we have a bunch of stuff on top of that. Okay, I like that. Blood Blight. Target enemy and 2 others within 2 hexes sustain damage. It's only 10 damage though, whereas this one, I guess this is single target. Tormenting Mist. Enemy units within 2 hex radius, so around me. Yeah, I don't like that one. We have to get too close. Festering Spine. Single target. Does some poison stuff. Conjure 4 corpses. No. Okay, so I think I either like Exsanguinate. That would hit really, really hard and would put a lot of our warlock stuff on them. Or I kind of like the Blood Blight. It lets me put my debuffs on more people, so I think we're gonna Blood Blight. Yep. And adjacent enemies have -5 status resistant. I don't want to be adjacent to things, so I think we're going to say no on that one. All right, we'll take the Awakened Corrupted Soul. And we still have more points. Gain Vicious Killer and Wall Breaker. When this, or Will Breaker. When this unit kills, enemies within 3 hexes get extra weakened and remorse. And that leads to Bend Broken Will. Don't really need Bend Broken. All right, let's get a chance to weaken things. And spell positive. Targets become disrupted. Their unit enchantments are disabled. Infectious. Okay, I think we're gonna go for stacking more debuffs. 1% greed. I couldn't agree more, Slice. Couldn't agree more. Okay, good fight. Good fight. Very glad that that went well, and very happy how that turned out. Okay, you. Nope, not you. City you. Okay, we can't integrate that yet. Okay, subjugating rate is finished. Okay, I'm gonna do a little shuffling here. I would like to find the knight, if at all possible. We can afford quite a few of these shuffles if we have to. Scalds are also all right, but they wouldn't fly. So yeah, no. Oh man, I am dying here. There they are, subjugators. That's what I wanted. We paid quite a little premium for that. Okay, we've got our research building done. Let's get the Shade Network. Blood Glass acquired. Blood Glass unlocks infusions in the item forge related to blood magic, summoning undead, torment, blood parasite. Global effect. Units gain +5 hit point regeneration on the world map. Holy moly, we have a lot of regen. I think we heal like 35 points or something a turn. We also got haste berries. We collected the remains. There's our vassal. We're being pillaged, but we solved that. We're being invaded. We did not solve that. I'm probably gonna need to fight that with this guy, but he can't move again. Independents are moving. Were you the pirates? I think that was the pirate group. That is really annoying, and that's kind of a holy moly. I don't really have a solution for that. We can't go near that at the moment. I really want to get this war started. I think we're just going to ignore that. And we'll send our other guy up to defend the city. Yeah, get yourself another liege guard. And then you'll go up and defend the city. That's a little awkward. I won't lie, that's a little awkward. But I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait anymore. Alright, there's a city below ground here. I want to nab this first so we don't have things coming up from behind us. So we'll zoom as close as we can. And we'll declare it next turn. You are a scout. Go do scout things. I thought you were an army. You are not an army. Am I missing? Okay, 1, 2. Where is my other army? Where are you? Okay, that's Droog. Okay, well, Droog and Dalv are here. Why am I so blind? What is going on? Mykold is there. Alfred. There you are. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I could not see that guy for the life of me. Okay, we're close. Luckily, this is a pretty compact little empire they have here. So hopefully, once we do the big cataclysmic battle, we'll just be able to steamroll through them relatively quickly. Okay, and you're ready to go? Yeah, I think I will start this. So we want to go down, go in. Let's actually abort war here for a second. Let's talk to her. Okay, we can declare a justified war. That's what I wanted to know. Can we do that? You declare war on Hell Lost Lorn. Depending on your war justification balance, relations with other rulers and cities may be affected by alignment and Imperium. Our war justification is minor, but we apparently have... No, we'll have a slight negative. So if we abort, let's fabricate a grievance. Okay. And then we'll declare that. I'm not sure that actually helped. All right, well, I'm declaring war anyways. You are now at war with Hell. Yep. Okay, and then get in here. Actually, cancel. Hang on. Can we reach them with somebody else? You cannot reach. Nor can you. Okay. I'm gonna give up my prized item here, and I'm gonna put this on because I think that's gonna make my siege faster. I think it's gonna be worth our time. Yep, 2 turns. Can we get it down to 1? If we did a headlong assault, we could, but I don't know if we want to chance that. Okay, we will harass the defenders. We will revel in blood. I don't think any of these other ones are going to make it any faster. So we'll just crumble the walls in case we do have to fight it. All right, and you guys should be able to get their next turn. Okay, built those stone walls. I think I need to actually dig in here. I'm a little concerned. So let's get the ballista towers. Okay, we built the next tier of building here. Let's get the recall room just in case, again. Just in case, for no particular reason. All right, down here. 3 turns until the last unit comes up. And then Mike Gould can try to ride north and save that other city somehow. Okay, Tsunami is back on the map. Raleigh started. We're being pillaged. We're being invaded. Go. Oh, it said 5 turns on the grievance. Okay, well, ain't nobody got time for that. We gotta go, go, go. And she shows up instantly and kills my scout. Okay. Oh, no, I have scout by her capital. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm fine with that. Okay. Go here. Oh, opponents are still moving. Go here, go down. Join that. Okay, they did get a unit here, which I don't love. Okay, you are zooming. That move speed though. That move speed though. Alright. And you, I keep thinking you're one of my armies. Go away. Go scout somewhere else. It's following me home. I don't want to keep it. Okay, here. Let's get the Grand Estate. How are we doing? Can I rush this? No. You... Why can I not give you... Oh, you have a dead heir. Okay. Ulm can get another province. Ulm is running out of room to expand. You know what? I'll take the mine. It's mine now. That's fine. Rivalry was declared. Yeah, she's definitely banging that war drum. Don't care about the bounty. Okay, they're all mad at me. Yep, that's fine. Go. I see you coming up here to raid me. Don't worry. I'm used to being raided. You're not going to change anything. Not going to change a single thing. All right, I think you need to be one closer. All right. They only have 4 rando units. We should just be able to auto that. Victory! All right. And we want a constrictor. We sure don't. And this town will be a vassal. All right. Now I'm going to be really cocky here. And I'm not going to stay here and defend this. We are going to go immediately back up top and try to get to the next siege ASAP. Go here, back up top, towards that. Okay, not close enough to be able to start it, unfortunately. Right, and can you at least get back up top? You can, okay. I'm not sure if that would be in range. Hopefully that's in... Yeah, I think that's in reinforced range. I don't want to get caught out. I'm trying to be very careful not to get caught out. Ultimatum, consecrate domain, or a gargoyle. I don't care about any of those. I'm looking for a cheapie. Okay, we'll grab rock blast just for a cheapie to research. Okay, dude, go away. Go explore something. Stop following my army. Got a little homeless bat that's following me around. All right, in our capital, I do want to start recruiting a subjugator. And in the capital, get a mint. Let's get the grand halls. Extra Imperium, extra starting, or extra vision range. Yeah, we'll get started on that. Produce the recall room. Holm built a bath. Arcane Institute, please. Droog got his next level of renown. Nice, up to level 3. Yeah, we had a really slow start, but now we're starting to get some snowball going here. A free city declared war on you. All right, well, good luck. Bonded vassal. Yep. Being pillaged. Yep, I'm used to that. All right, now what I'm kind of hoping for is that we can get an apocalyptic battle like right here kind of early, and then we can just sweep on in and take out the capital. The war goal, we don't actually have to take every city necessarily. What we do have to do is take their throne city and kill them at the same time. So you have to wipe out the leader and have their throne city to get the, I don't know what you call it, domination victory thing. All right, we want you to start the siege because you have garlic. Start. We're going to take all these sieges very seriously. So we're going to add Revel in Blood. We're going to harass the defenders. We're going to undermine the walls. Actually, no. We're going to do the subjugation raid and steal some population. We'll take it mostly seriously. Just a little bit of fun and revelry. Just a little bit. You gotta have a little fun. Yep, just leave that going. Okay, 2 turns until we're in. I'm so glad we got that item out of here. That totally made that worthwhile. All right, Rock Blast, we don't actually care about that. This is what we wanted. And this is what we want. Tome of the Crimson Rain. This is the true vampire tome. Embrace a forgotten and corrupt magic that empowers your high-tier units and has your faction embrace an ancient form of undeath, gaining the power to spread blood parasites onto your cut-off text. So, yes, we don't even need to read all these. Just, yes.
Blood carries greater power than mortals may think. Does the blood of the Archons not carry their essence? Do we not use blood as payment for our magic? Blood is where the soul resides. And so we drink to fill the void within. For the gift of the old blood demands souls to sacrifice. and we have long spent our own.
Okay, and we immediately have 3 good choices. So Gift of the Old Blood, this is our major race transformation. Turns us into undead, gives us Life Drinker, which when an adjacent unit dies, it doesn't say friend or enemy, just if someone dies, we gain Strengthen and we gain Temp HP. Base attacks have a 60% chance of inflicting Blood Parasite. And of course, all the traits of undead. So, that stuff. Mantle of the Blood Noble grants them Coagulate, which I believe is a heal. No, once per turn when you're hit by an attack, you gain defenses. At the start of combat, each friendly non-summoned unit, tier 1 and tier 2, gain HP and healing received. And these are for tier 3, 4, and 5 that get that. Or we could get our Summoned Blood Exarch, which is a mystical unit. I think we're going to take our transformation to start us off. Okay, you are all juiced up finally. All right, Mike Would is heading out. Let's see if we can go take out some raiders. Zoom, zoom. Crimson can get another. We will put that in. All right, now we have Whispering Graves, so we're getting an extra Imperium. The research, pretty nice. We're up to 521 research. Are we in last place for research still? No, we're in second place now. All right, I feel slightly better. That was embarrassing. We're being pillaged. Literally our entire northeastern borders just in ruins. I feel like I'm role-playing Rome. All right, they're killing more of my scouts. Sure. I don't know why all my scouts decided that now was the time to head down there, but they did. All right, this is going to be a pretty quick turn. Zip up here. I'm going to send these spares with him just to bolster that a little bit. Maybe we can take this out. Arcane Institute. No, give me the tier 3 building. We can rebuild. Man, we have spent so much money having to rebuild. We could get another hero. We probably should. We want Rose Court people only, though. No non-Rose Courts. Especially if we're going to go undead. I'm not in love with my choices here. I guess it's you. You're in. Hero embraced vampirism. Now, I don't even know. I guess you just don't have a house, so I'm not sure exactly how that works. But you can join this army at least. You can give them a little extra oomph. We have armor for you, sure. And a ring. Sure. And 6 levels. Okay, you are a defender. We'll take the bite and the nip. You gain faithful, gain zeal. And don't really care about either of those. I'll take taunt. I'll take extra HP. I think we'll take sentinel and slow. Okay. And you're done for the turn. Okay, she returned there. I don't think we killed her. I think she died to something else. Train cap is leaving. Don't care. Okay, yep, you're cranky. See, releases a vassal. Whispering Stone. Done. All right, maybe this won't be as bad as I thought. For some reason, I was thinking she had 3 more cities, and she only has 2 more. All right, this is one of those marauders. I'm glad we sent the reinforcements. And we crushed them. This, like I said, this is kind of the point of the game that annoys me a little bit, because I want to play out the combats, but it's just not worth the time. I guess if I was in single player, I do tend to fight more of the fights at this point. But on stream, they're just not worth... I mean, there's going to be nothing new or interesting in those fights. They're foregone conclusions. Alright, we will take you out too. Remember, these guys are also getting affected by our sunless terrain, so they're actually in quite a bit of negative to have to fight here. All right, I did see a better mount for you. All right, maybe you can get rid of your Pegasus and you can have a fiery Werven mount. There you go. That's closer to a bat. We do have a little move left. I think we're not, though. We'll zip over here. We'll see if he'll come in deeper or if I can get a heal off before we do that next fight. Okay, went up to tier 3. Give me rank 4. Throne of Blood. Extra Imperium, extra starting vision. Yes. House of Thorns produced. You know what? Give me the walls. Let's just be super duper safe. House of Thorns. My cool. Yeah, that's all fine. New Empire skill. What do we got? Justified Wars. Well, I wish I had that earlier. Vassals gain +1 when first vassal. You know what? We're going to be doing a lot of that. I'm just going to grab that. We're going to do a lot of that. Cities can build teleporters. I don't need the forced march, I don't think. I will take the extra vision. We got so much Imperium, I'm just in here spending some. Not planning on raising those cities. We'll take that. We may actually need the extra Whispering Stone. Mike Gould is a level 4 renown on his renown track. Excellent, nice job. Got governor bonus. City structures grant +2 gold in addition to their normal effect. Good job. He finished size 16 population. We captured random magic cat. And they're mad because I'm making vassals. Finally, we've moved up from bats at home. That's right, we have fiery bats. These are spicy bats. Spicy bats at home. Look at that mammoth taunting me. Don't you think I didn't see that? Don't you think for a second I didn't see that? And don't you think it didn't work? All right, now double hero and 3 tier 3s. We're probably gonna have losses on this one. Yeah, I'm willing to eat that though. Like I said. All right, take reward. Now that was one of my Cool's units though, so we need to come down here to produce. And you get a subjugator, so it's actually going to be an upgrade. Let me build you an armory, because you're probably going to be getting lots of units. Apparently, you are going to have to take over as leader of the march up here. All right, you guys chill there. Is that all the units that were raiding me? I think so. Okay, pull back to there. All right, you are my new shiny new subjugator. Head over here. Old blood is in. Tears of the Crimson Sovereign. When cast for the next 2 turns, up to 3 enemies sustain 10 damage, 90% chance to get blood parasites, and 3 units heal and gain fortune. Yes. Camp out. You're gonna camp out. Made caltrops here. Make the Arcane Institute. We need as much research as humanly or vampirically possible. Clockwork can grab another. All right, why don't you grab a quarry? Let's get you a farm. Hero leveled up. It was My Cooled. My Cooled, get your bite. You're done. There you go. New skills. Market scene. Remains. Other rulers at war. Okay, that's irrelevant. Don't care about bounties. Go. I still have a dream that we are going to finish this game tonight. I think we're going to try to push a little hard to do that. A brutal incursion. A wounded scout arrives at your court, her armor torn and battered. The butcher here, she stammers. After the court found her tongue, By gulping down 2 goblets of wine, she shakily gives you her report. My elder sire, your enemy, the wicked sage of Manafont, let loose his most terrifying war chief upon your people, giving the bastard free reign. She looks at you somberly. Perrin, the butcher of Manafont, kills, pillages, and desecrates like a wild beast. All right, we'll seek him out. Apparently he's down here, even though Manafont is literally on the other side of the world. All right, we'll see about killing you after this siege. Speaking of this siege, I would prefer if you actually initiated this. Okay, so tier 1s. Yeah, see, we've kind of broken their back already. Again, I'm willing to accept some losses if I have to here. Which we don't. Cool. Arcane Guard, no thank you. Great Sword of Animal Slaying. That would have been really nice in the early game. Okay, so you are going to be a vassal. And here's the capital. And I'm pretty sure she just came back, so she should be around the area. Oh, never mind. This is the butcher guy. Alright, you know what? You're that bloody close. Can I initiate with you, maybe? I could just recruit him? Oh no, we just gained a war breed. You know what? I'll take a war breed, sure. Aftermath. The terrifying war chief has been dealt with. He and his troops are no longer a threat. Shortly after you receive a message from your despised enemy, Symbilcius of Manafont. He informs you that Carrion the Ox was acting on his own accord, and the sage had no involvement in the unfortunate rampage. It matters not. Your strength won the day. You crumple the letter into a ball and throw it into a bonfire. We will... You know what? We are a good vampire. We'll take 30 alignment. We're back to neutral. All right, we have a tier 4 war breed. And does that tell me what house you are? House Grimheart. That's you, right? Yes. Let's take you out and put you in. All right, and you get to run all the way up there. All right. I'm gonna regret it if we have losses and I could have used that guy. This is so weird to me that I have to like juggle units like this. It definitely has affected the play style, the aristocracy type that we took. It's interesting. I don't know if I love it, if I'm being honest. I think I like the other style of feudal better, but at least it has gameplay effects, which I can appreciate. All right, we also need to pop a unit out of... No, not you. You. We will pop you out. And you're gonna get in there. Okay. Yep. Chill. Made a citadel. All right. Here, again, Academy. We were just going whole hog on the research. And let's make sure that we... Oh, we're full. Shoot. Okay. Let's actually cast this. I've been hanging on this way too long. Definitely misplayed that. But I want to be able to get our Gift of Old Blood. Ruin can be rebuilt. Ruin can be rebuilt. Ruin can be rebuilt. Geez, guys, do you think I've been raided a little bit? 4 of them, 5 of them, 6 of them, 7 of them, 8 of them, 9 of them. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say about that. Dispel positive effects, sure. Signature skill is available. We'll go Materium. Still a stone, yes. Captured alignment change, we're back to neutral and go. It's a real shame that those other 2 soured on me so hard. I probably could have done better. If I had to guess, maybe that green war kind of started souring that. That may not have been a justified war. I wasn't really paying full attention, if I'm being honest. Those two are banging each other up though, so hopefully we can just kind of swoop in. Okay, down here. Where my peeps at? All right, you are the subjugator. Get in there. All right, you. We want to get here as fast as possible. This is her last city. And we want to get over there while she's in the area so she doesn't slink off somewhere and make me chase her down. And I will actually keep this unit nearby just in case we have a loss. All right, made an Arcane Institute. I'd love to do an academy, but what is the problem? Oh, we're not high enough to build our town. Gain more haste berries. Man, we love those haste berries. Had to attend a meeting. What'd you miss? We've been on a rampage. We've ripped through 2/3 of blue, and we were heading for the capital. Is that? No, that's not her. That's a different hero. We're gonna take her out lickety split here. I don't care about that. See who's released as a vassal. Actually, I do care about that because you get a Whispering Stone. Okay, we are first in military victory, we are first in expansion, second on magic, and first in score. Yeah, look at this. We've almost doubled our territory in these conquests. I find expansion very weird. I do wish you could do it more, I'm gonna call it natively, without having to do a bunch of vassalize. I guess you could vassalize peacefully. I guess that kind of makes sense. I never do that though. I always end up being aggressive when I'm trying to do it. Yeah, we're gonna zip through this place pretty quick. I can't imagine. We've just killed like 4 of her stacks. At best, she's probably got 1 good stack and probably 1 crapper. Like, that's not very good. Tier 1s, tier 2, and a gargoyle. And I don't know what this is, but that's probably her. And then Tsunami. Yeah, what we'll do for Tsunami, I think we're gonna come up the coast and we're just gonna headshot. We'll take out the capital and then we'll figure out where she is to finish her off. I have not seen her walking around recently. She might be underground. Okay, what's your problem? Oh, you're just stuck. I don't know what it is about these other areas, but every once in a while they just like bug out and get stuck. All right, now intern. Blue is asking for it. I was fine with that. Oh, no. Yeah, this blue was definitely. I was fine with the storm giant. All right, thank you for selling me stuff, dude. That was cool. All right, now I gotta be a little bit careful here to make sure everyone stays in range of each other. What do you have? That's the junky one. Better, but tiny. Right, please, Dalv, please be in range to start the siege this turn. I don't think you will. Nope, you are not. I also think that you might be out of range of one of your buddies here. Let's do that. If I had to pick who lives and dies. Man, that's disappointing. I wish I could have made it. All right. Also, Vivisect him. Enjoy your 20 damage. Is there anything else I want to do here? Blood transfusion, Vivisect, Reveling Carnage, Anointed People. Yes. Oh, but I want to do that one first. Tears of the Crimson Sovereign are ready. I will just grab a cheapy one so we don't have to keep re-rolling. Okay, keep going. Yeah, those are the spares, essentially. All right, you are still stuck, aren't you? Here. There you go. Be free, my little baddie friend. Be free. Produced an armory. Now let's grab the shrine. Rebuild my research post. Rebuild my ruins. Rebuild my ruins. Man. Yep, that's how this game's gone. Yeah, we'll take casting points for every kill in combat. Sure, sure. Oh, Tsunami has withdrawn to the void. Okay, if we could take her capital right now, she would just lose. So we need to finish this lickety split down here. And you know what? We probably should start justifying that war. Pronouncements. I cannot, because she's not here. Okay. No reason to declare then at the moment. Good night, Slice. Have a good evening. As usual, my scouts getting got. That's fine. I do like factions who have invisible scouts because then you don't have this happen to you in the late game. So annoying. Day 77. All right. Day 77 of not destroying these idiots. Start. We will add Revel in Blood. We will harass the defenders, and we will have a subjugating raid. Oh man, it's gonna be 3 turns. They have better defenses built here. Oh, don't we just hate that? All right, and you can move there. Finish salvation. Yeah, we'll do a roll here. All right, we'll just. Oh, nope. I will take the blood X scarf. We'll see if we can actually summon one in. Okay. Chill. Okay, you need to go all the way up to Michael. That is Michael's replacement. Okay, you went up to tier 4. Stygian Observer, 6 vision range. Vampires gain universal camouflage while on sunless terrain if the Blood Moon ritual is in effect. For the next 10 map turns, vampires don't suffer sunlight weakness, get extra hit point regeneration, gain 20% damage, and gain 2 resistance. I don't think I actually have that yet. Let's go up the ritual chamber line. Get those unlocked. Okay, Shrine Maid, making a fishmonger. Trying to zip through these pretty quick. What do you want? Territory? If it is, we are completely surrounded, so moot point. Manafont sent a war party, of course they did. Man, I hate these guys. You guys are so annoying. Buzz off. All right, 2 turns left on that. Okay, you do your orders. Okay, chill. He made a fishmonger. Man, okay, I think I'm gonna queue up a couple here. Our money's kind of resolved itself a little bit. Okay, Ulm might also see combat, so let's actually start building some defenses. The Great Siege of Ulm. We know how that turns out. All right, I will go ahead and I will make another subjugator at Crimson Garden, just in case we lose one. Recruiting units during rally, don't care. Nope. Dang it, Tsunami came back. It's like the cat that came back the very next day. Okay, 1 turn on our siege. Divine Absolution. Do not look with wrath upon this poor sinner, O mighty sire, the man begs, his voice thick with fear. For too long have I ignored the divine bidding of my faith. Now a dark curse has befallen me, slowly destroying all I hold dear. Even my own health is dwindling. I could have him give me gold. I could have him give me some research. Sure, give me some research. Thanks, bud. Okay. Mike Wool is back up to full strength. We made an obelisk. We were denounced. We were falsely denounced. Man, I have plenty of things I'm doing that you could denounce me legitimately. Why do you gotta make stuff up? That's messed up, man. Some high school drama. All right, and the siege is open. All right, did you manage to get anything good? And I think the answer is basically no. All right, like I said, unfortunately, it's just not worth a 30-minute battle against some tier 1s and tier 2s. So We'll try to auto-combat it, and we'll only fight it if we have to. And then we definitely do not have to with losing a 1 tier 2 unit in Alfred's squad. Take reward. Okay. And then... close. Oh, that didn't actually finish it. Now it finished it. We will vassalize you. Hell Lostern lost her throne city. Okay, she is on the map somewhere. That is really annoying. That is really annoying. Ah, I wonder if she's over here. Yeah, that is annoying. We don't know where you're at, right? I don't think we do. Okay. It is what it is. Alright, start going that way. Alright, this would be my preferred entrance. Okay, so over there. Okay, that's NPCs. Okay, Alfred lost a unit. Alfred rules... Is it Ulm? Yes. Ulm. Not build what I need. Okay, just make him... No, he lost... Hold on. He lost a mage. Okay, remember that it's Alfred that needs that. Oh, or we could give him one of those new units. Okay, another tier 4. I don't really have a good plan for this one. Calamity could be okay. Severing. Exalted, resurrect. Revenants? We're not really doing soul stuff though, unfortunately. Supremacy. Extra draft. We could condemn enemy armies. That may just be worth it right there. And maybe supremacy. Archon. I don't think anything else is going to be high enough. Alright, we'll take supremacy. It doesn't really fit particularly well. Going in with our just order stuff, I suppose.
We, who seek to shepherd and guide our people, are gifted with glorious purpose. This righteous glory surges from our very being, permeating into the flesh and spirit of our subjects, and inspiring them to greatness. Victory for those on this divine path is not a possibility, but a certainty.
I guess this does give us exemplars, which are flying shield units, which I guess could replace our lower tier ones. And we will research them. I do like that we were able to keep our flying theme the whole way through here. That's kind of cool. Oh, Academy, sure. And then some catapult towers. And then a monolith. Okay, so instead of having Ulm produce a unit, no. I'm going to summon him up one of those new mythic units we got. We'll just chill on that for a second. All right, you go this way. We need to see if we can find her. If we can kill her, she's done. When you kill people, they die. All right, we'll have you just chill here in case somebody tries to come reclaim this. All right, we produced. That's fine. That's fine. We leveled up on Alfred. Okay, you can get Slippery. Hero leveled up. This is Droog. Okay, we could push attack or we could heal. I'd rather get the healing in all honesty. I'm always a sucker for combat healing. Care. Droog completed a major ambition. Yeah, you wanted to be a conqueror. Yeah, nice. Everyone's getting their ambitions finished. Weirdly enough, we did really good on those this game. Normally, I struggle to finish more than like one. All right, she's dead. All right, so she was off map. That's what I thought. That was weird. I didn't realize I had to wait until that converted to actually kill her. Our goal has been compromised. I don't know what our goal was. Wait. When a ruler loses their throne state, they can come back from the void. They cannot come back. Strike now. I'm not sure exactly what it's trying to tell me there. They're defeated either way. Okay, yeah, that is totally fine. Why do I feel like I'm missing an army here? Am I blind? No, you're in the mountains. Okay, that means I don't need to worry about you. Yeah, you hate me, but I hate you too, so no problems there. All right, fly, you fools. Fly north. We ride for Storm Rock. I do want to stay all together, so yeah. Over here. Come on there. All right, I will try one last time. Do you want to be friends? You're at negative 800. You are not going to become friends. All right, we're going to declare you our rival. That really doesn't do anything for me. All right, we'll just sit on it. We'll declare when we get there. We'll fly as close as we can, and we'll just headshot them. The Dominion's tactics are leaking through. All right, you can start heading north. Done. You are extras. We're heading over. I'm preemptively building reinforcements just in case we have something bad happen. You're good. Okay, Olm keeps telling me that they can... Okay, here we go. I was gonna say, there's nothing left for me to take, but I guess we can take those. Old blood is ready. Yes. Become vampires. I deserve this. That should be pretty good, especially when we're fighting crapper stats, because we'll kill lots of tier 1 units, and then we'll get the heal and the strength off of that. Handle war with Elm. We can make peace. It's fine. City released as a vassal. Fine. Yeah. She's just jealous. It's a little awkward. Intern. Just out of curiosity, has anyone else here been playing on the new Vampire DLC? And if you have, what are your thoughts on it? I've been enjoying it. I played a little bit with the build that we didn't play on stream with the new Dark Culture. I didn't get too far because I just haven't had time. But it was pretty cool. I did like it. I definitely feel like the vampires are... I'm not gonna say they're weak, but I think there's better things if you want to go with like smashy smash classes. I do feel like the vampires really like Warlock, in all honesty. They just like being back because it's hard to heal them a lot of times if you're not using the ritual. So like in the early game, it can be really hard to get healed up. You guys just keep chugging along. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Bounty, don't care. Dimboman says, haven't picked up the last couple DLCs, need to try AO. Yeah, you know, if you haven't picked up the last couple, try to wait for a good Steam sale. They're usually pretty decent sales for these. I've been picking up their season passes. One of the few companies that has earned my trust to do that. And it's a pretty good deal if you're gonna buy them anyways. And I know I'm gonna make at least one series when a thing comes out, so. Droog says, I've been too addicted to EU5 trying to... I'm only like 5 or 6 hours into EU5. I might, at some point, just have to bite the bullet, and maybe we'll just play it on stream and people can teach me. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to put out quality enough content when so many other creators have thousands or at least hundreds of hours already under their belt on launch day. I feel like me fumbling around on camera is not particularly worth watching, especially on such a complex game. Someday Babel will be cool enough to get early access to stuff. All right, next. Okay, now where's the actual capital? Come up this way. We are going to be hated by, like, everybody. Of course, when everybody's only 2 people, I guess that doesn't matter, does it? We're not actually at war yet, so we can zip a little further. I wonder where she is at. That's not her. Is she still in the void? No, she is back. Okay, next research, Mantle Blood. Here. Okay, we're getting anointed people next. Can be rebuilt. I have spent so much money rebuilding this area. My goodness. Your armies regenerate 10 HP. Yep, they sure do. They sure do. I think we are regenerating over 50 HP a turn at this point. We have like so many sources of healing. Manafort apparently decided that they had had enough. It's actually because when we conquer someone, we get plus 100 with everyone else. All right, I am willing to take that. I am so tired of getting raided. Don't care about bounties. No. Found it took about 10 hours to have any idea what was going on. After that was enjoyable. I enjoyed my time with it so far. I went through the base tutorials. I did not do the missions. And then I played some Castile and I figured out a little bit of the war stuff. And then I've been playing a little bit of Naples. And that's all I've done so far. What I want to do is, like, the campaign I want to play, which I probably will not be good enough to do for a while, is I want to do a Japan that colonizes Western United States. That's always been like a alt history idea I've always thought about. And I think that'd be really cool. I think that's going to be pretty hard to do, though, if I understand how the mechanics are working. No reason to worry, guys. We're just rocking up for a picnic. Just here for the picnic. Yep. No need to worry about it. Also, I noticed that she got a nice landmark. Notice that we got Jack and something where we started. Halls of Torment were produced. Cool. All right, give me the Soul Forge and the Stygian Observers. Out here, we'll take the Grand Wharf. I do not want the workers. All right, whoop, not the beacon. Start building some defenses. I doubt we're going to come to the point where that would be relevant, but just in case. I will say, one thing I've been impressed in my time with EU5, it runs really smooth. I was on a little bit of a Vicky 3 kick. Whatever the current Vicky is. And that game, I don't know what it is, but man, it really puts pressure on my graphics card. Like, it's just loud when I'm playing that. Even though I don't have the settings like cranked out, EU5, it runs just fine. Like, it's nice and snappy, no problems. I was quite impressed by that. I wish they could backport that performance level into Vicky and CK3. True colors. Okay, I don't really care. I'm on a warpath at the moment. All right, are we in range this turn? No. Okay, next turn we'll do it. One thing I will say about Shadow Empire, I love that in Shadow Empire, the AI is like, hey dude, why are you putting so many units on the border? What are you doing about that, huh? Why you got units right there? We want to condemn army. Yes, please. Okay, done. Done. All right. We are in position. We're in position. Sure. Sure. Anoint my vampire bats. They have been anointed. All right, what else do we have? Recall ruler, wizard tower. You know what? We never did Earthkin. Let's just get that done. Hey, look at that. We're good now. I'm a good vampire. The thing that's gonna suck is after we do this, and we find her wherever she's at, we're gonna have to march all the way to there for our other victory. All right. Nope. Don't you dare. Okay, good. All units have siege breaker. Do dare. Please dare. Yes, please. Yes, pretty please. Why, yes, I would like all my units to have siege breaker. All right, I'm gonna need to declare on you. Declare justified war. Declare war. Very well, Dalv Thorn, she says through gritted teeth. If war is what you want, war is what you'll get. All right, well, I tried to be friends. I was trying to ally you when you decided you didn't want any of that. Add project, subjugation, harass, revel in blood. Okay. Refer this person back. Oh, you know what his problem? It's the war breed. Duh. I couldn't figure out why he was so bloody slow. All right. You can catch up, bud. You can catch up. All right, and what do we have outside the city? Random dudes. And random dudes, including a mole. We hate the moles. All right, let's kill those units off. Easy peasy. Now they won't be here when we have to actually fight the siege, hopefully. All right, hopefully she's gonna try to come back and defend this, because I have no idea where she's at. I have not seen hide nor hair of her. Yeah, that's not even her. That's just some rando city. I know she has stuff underground, so she could be there. She could be literally anywhere. That's gonna be super duper annoying if I'm gonna have to figure out where she's at. Oh, chill. In fact, super chill. Chill. Sure. Build me a blacksmith. Build me an armory. Scholar's Guild. Okay, you're still building. Made a wharf. As you can see, I'm trying to just keep us moving here. I do think I'm gonna commit to just finishing this tonight. Unless something absolutely insane happens. We're just gonna push it. All right, ready with Earthkin, transform. Don't make me look stupid, please. Okay, that kind of made me look stupid. I know there's a way you can edit that, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. Okay, we are sieging. It's still 3 turns, but I guess maybe her capital is more defended. They literally left you a path to go. Very nice of them. I appreciate that. Okay, you're not her. You're not her. You're not her. Okay, interesting though. Oh, is that actually... No, that's a spell jammer. I was gonna say, is that a teleport? I'm not sure where they came from. But that's okay. Because we can literally just keep doing this all day. Yeah, all right, take reward. Can I attack you? No, you got inside. Wow, that one dude didn't make it inside. They like closed the doors on him. Ouch. Ouch. All right, chill, and we're done. I'm hearing things off on to the right. Castlemania. Build all vampire upgrades in a single player. Nice. Got an achievement. Oh. Nope, that's not her. I thought that was her for a second. All right, condemn army is good. I don't care. All right, we'll just do it for the sake of research. Okay, chill. I don't care about any of those. Hey, Shinosuke, how's it going, man? We're going a little late tonight. XP farm, yeah. I really want her to show up and defend. If she's or having her dead. Maybe she's dead and I just didn't notice. But I thought the last message we got said that she was back. God Emperor. I mean, sure. I could be a vampire God Emperor, right?
Godhood is known. It is felt. One need not convince others of one's divinity, for one's very essence shall shine through. Embrace divinity, Inspire all with your presence, and grant holy might to all who follow you on your righteous path. Blessed be you, shepherd, and blessed be your flock.
Yeah, we'll take more aggressive spells. All right, we are ready to attack in on the siege. Again, unfortunately, we're just at the point where we're in cleanup, so sigh. We'll take reward. All right, vassalize. That's gonna take me 3 turns. All right, we're not gonna stay around for that. We will leave the replacements here to hold it, and if we have to, we'll turn around and run back. Oh, hang on. I think that's telling me where she's at. Excellent. Okay. Zoom. If that's the case, I'm very happy. Because once she's gone, then we're down to the final one. All right, do you want to make peace at all? Nope. Nope. In negative 800 just isn't happening. Lost her throne city. Yep. She sure did. Man, there's all kinds of spells and stuff coming off over there. I wonder what's happening. What's going on over there, Bloodshots? I'm hearing more gunfire than normal. Hey, big girl, I see you. Alright, you know what? Let's give her a vivisection ritual. We'll get that prepared for you. Who says the Emperor Man isn't a vampire after all? How else do all those Astartes lived? Well, Blood Angels might have some things to say about that. Shinosuke? Okay, you've been a thorn in my side long enough, Elder Sire Dalv Thorn. Prepare for war. Well, you can't declare war on me. I declare war on you. Alright. Vivisector. Enjoy. Alright, now let's get one of our big boys. Blood Expert. We'll start summoning that in. Okay. Wait a minute. Don't we have... No. Yeah, your house, Grimheart. You could actually be up there. And now that I know where she's at, we don't need to leave everyone there. And in fact, we don't need to leave... No, you're not changed yet. I forgot. That one's slow because it's a throne city. Alright, what do you have? Just before I get cocky here. Okay. 2 storm giants and a mirror mimic. Those are actually like serious units. Okay. Some serious units are actually here. Alright, we want to start the siege here because we'll get in faster. Start. Add siege project. We are going to subjugate, harass the defenders, and revel in blood. Still 2 turns. Darn. Alright, well, alright then, if you insist. Okay, sleepy time. Alright, grab that. Sure. Yep. It's a production. Boy, you don't have a lot left, do you? Build me a fishmonger and then a mint. Crimson Garden. You know what? Let's get the walls and the shipyard. And we'll actually get the defensive stuff, just on the off chance. House of Thorns. Lord's Manor. Yeah, we can't... Oh, we already have a guild. Gotcha. Sure. Alright, have fun with that. And Ulm gets the Scholars Guild, and then a mint, and then a shine. Wait, how did you fall so far behind? Bloody Nox, yeah. That's Nox for you. That's such a Nox thing to do. Oh, creak. Okay, and we're through. You know what? I bet you that siege timer isn't taking into effect the stirring stone conjuration. Because that definitely was 2 turns, and that was definitely 1 turn. Alright. Ooh, that actually might make me fight something. Let's see. I don't know if we could even do better than what this would do. Nope, we sure don't. Yeah, we were, like I said, we were in just cleanup mode at this point. We will... Well, you know what? We're a good vampire. We're gonna guide her to Mage Haven. There you go. Bye-bye. Don't come back. Bye-bye. Okay, now it's an NPC army. Well, I actually don't care who owns that. As long as you don't attack me on my way out to go to my next war, I literally don't care. Zoom, zoom. Later, suckers. I'm out. They're like, hey, wait. Are you gonna help clean up? Nope. I left you some quarters. Yep, enjoy. That's kind of BS that it spawned in 2 extra armies when she died. I don't feel like they should get 3 armies there. I'm just saying. You gotta go fast. That's right. You gotta go bats. I have basically, once we got rid of that archer at the very beginning, and briefly we had a unit in over here, we basically stayed flying armies only the whole game. It's actually been really nice. The amount of territory that we can just zoom past and just get where we need to go has been really nice. All right, some people are not healing very well. We might need to actually brew up a vampire heal ritual. A supreme magic. Sure. What are you? Oh, the war breed. You are never going to be able to keep up. I think we're done with you. As cool as that was to get, you can't keep up with my army. So you're gone. All right, you guys are not gone. You guys, I don't know, head that direction. Good, good. A new signature skill. We'll just grab Materium. We'll keep trying that immobilizing thing. And a second point. Get a little offense. Yeah, I cheat, Jank. Yeah, it's because it was not her throne city that I had to kill her in. We had already taken the throne city. That was just a weird interaction, I guess, but it is a little weird they get to conjure up some armies. You gain a stone spirit, don't care. We could gain a lot of stone spirits. No, I'll just keep my walls intact. Please do not animate my walls. That makes me think of like RimWorld with the Minify Everything when they stole my wall and it caused me to die. Please don't steal my walls. Look but don't touch. The dragon looks cool. Are you talking about the one he's riding here? Or was there a different dragon? The blind long march. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Don't worry about it. I am making sure to stay together. Not in this campaign, but we've had other campaigns where I got too busy and tried to play too fast, and we would like walk into, I guess, essentially an ambush. And that was not fun. Okay, could I please target this army? Targeting things on mountains is not the best. All right. What we want to do is we want to arrive here before they start sieging something of mine. Man, how come everyone else got cool landmarks and we did not? If I had gotten the Eternal Battleground, I might have actually gone for souls. Grumble, grumble. All right, I don't want to rumble with a random free city. I got more eldritch fish to fry. All right, we probably won't get there next turn, but the turn after we will. All right, we're down 2 units. Are we ready? We are. Okay, so I don't remember the rules for this. Okay, we definitely cannot summon him out here. What is the rule for this? Does it just need to be within sight? No. It needs to be near one of my cities. Okay, so Alfred needed one of these. There you go. And we will immediately just queue up another, unless I have another enchant. Oh, we needed a heal too. Let's pop that heal. Who was my low boy? Both of them. All right, do him. Let's get another heal. All right, that one's in the chamber. Supreme magic done. Sure, monument of supremacy. Yep, you guys keep hurrying. All right, at least my Brando reinforcements are kind of in the area. All right, my tier 5 blood exarch, who looks very cool and is cuddling a maggot. Okay, that's a little weird. I won't lie, that's a little weird. All right, hopefully you can make it so we can see. Oh yeah, this is actually not that far away. We're practically on Olm's doorstep. The I can't think of the guy's name. The famous it's not really a speech, but the famous troll by a Roman senator when they're debating what to do with Carthage, and he's standing around and he's eating these dates, and he's like, fresh Carthaginian dates. Oh, these are so good, they're so fresh. Basically saying that Carthage is so close you could import dates from them. I feel like it's the same thing here, but we're like, ooh, these flame burrow maggots are delicious. Oh, they're so fresh. All right, what do you guys hemming and hawing about? Also, what is your problem? You're a scout. All right, I'm done with you, scout. You're in timeout. Done. Maggots mission. Oh my goodness. And the free city intercepts my blood exarch. All right, rip. Dang it. Oh. This is why you don't leave hostile free cities next to your border. We had a corridor. We had a detente zone. You can't do that. You can't do that. Do you know who I am? When I rule this world, I'm definitely going to imprison him for all eternity. And he will definitely never break free when I leave. Alright, there's the cap city. That is not the ruler in town. Alright. We have not been in any wars with him, and he was winning his wars pretty substantially against Tsunami. So he should be a force to be reckoned with. Alright, this is not perfect, but I am going to put these units in. I would rather have bad units than no units. Also, who's my needs heal boy? It's you. Alright, let's heal you. There we go. Alright, who's home? Tier 4, Painbringer. Tier 3, Tier 3, Tier 3. Okay, he took all the stone things from that event. That's a little annoying. He didn't have that, he'd have nobody here hardly. Alright, add project. Okay, we don't need the subjugation anymore. So we'll revel in blood, we'll harass defenders. I think we'll undermine the walls. Sure, we'll get the Crimson Court. No, that's Vivisection, Living Shadows. We never really got much use out of that. Alright, let's take Mantle of the Blood Noble on the off chance that that becomes relevant. Okay, yeah, I just literally don't care on those. Okay, here. Grievances against other empires does nothing for me. Yeah, don't care. Wasn't there... Hang on, did I skip something? Wasn't there... Oh, no, I have the extra siege specialization. Yeah. I don't think I care. We are right at the cusp of victory. Okay, here come all the clown car. Okay, he has a full group here. And I did not break in this turn. I could attack over here. That's a little iffy, though. Yeah, you come here. I would like to do the same thing we did to that other guy and just kill his outside forces. Yeah. Don't trickle in. You definitely want to approach the city from an angle where you can't have that happen to you. All right, now we're down to just 2 people in the city. Oh. They're down here, are they? They're down here. Oh, and there's their leader. Okay, they did cap Ulm. All right, hang on a second. Do we want to fight this? We got 2 units. Yes, I think we do. Okay, give me... Okay, well, first give me this. All right, then summon me up another Blood Exarch. All right, I think they're gonna come siege me here. I'm okay with that. Michael, maybe my hero. Yeah. I don't know where he came from. He must have slid in from the right. He attacked Summerdale. Okay, he must have been over here conquering tsunami stuff, and I just missed him. All right, that's fine. He only has 2 groups. We have about 2 groups. His is probably a little better than we are, but that's okay because we're going to take his throne city. Just in case, though, let's have our throne city start pumping out some... We'll do an exemplar, subjugator, a blood cultist, exemplar, subjugator. And we'll go ahead and drop the other defensive building we don't have. I'm pretty sure we win the race, though, because I'm almost through this siege already. He should really recall ruler. All right, what did he do? Okay, he didn't really move that much. He's probably having... No, he's healed. I was gonna say he's having healing problems, maybe? Oh, he's waiting for reinforcements. We just die here. I think we do fight to the man here, though. All right, give me a subjugator and pay for it. And move there. And all right, we're just going to be as painful as possible for them to take. All right, and we have 1 turn left. Oh, I should have made sure we had all the defensive buildings. Okay, good, we did. All right, well, you'll have to dig me out if you want me out. I love that we're still getting raided by those. That is ridiculous. And there's my friend coming to help. Well, at least you showed up. All right, he has 2 turns on that siege, and we are in. All right, so let's do you attack. All right, on level 9. I can't imagine this is going to go too badly. We pretty much got this solved. We outnumber them too much. Okay, they did kill 1 tier 3. That's fine. Sun Priest, no thank you. Take the reward. Okay, and we will vassalize it. And I actually don't care what happens to it. All I care about is getting him killed, and then we win. Okay, so we have a Blood Exarch ready, but I don't know if I even want to bother summoning him in here. Then again, everything we kill, he's going to have trouble getting back, so I will summon that in. Hey, boys! Okay, next, give me... What is the nastiest thing I can do to them? Oh, actually, we should probably get Intimidation Aura. Never mind. Yeah, we should definitely get that up. We may still have one more apocalyptic battle to do. All right, we are not going to wait around. We are going to immediately head straight for him with the main swarm. All right, Mike, we'll just hold out. Just hold out. Nox Whisper Friend has lost their city. Crimson Court is done. Another one. Okay. Well, for just the... we're not going to use any of this. We'll take Calamity just to let our true colors come out.
Lo, that dragon of calamity. The desolation in its name. Gaze upon the accursed mark. The scarring of the frozen flame. That glacial inferno. Frost and fire bound and twinned. O bringer of glorious devastation, behold its shrines of desecration, of ashen petals in the wind.
Very cool tome. Doesn't really fit our theme here, but very cool tome. Yeah. So, about that. Sure. We'll research the Calamity Dragon. Why not? All right. We could move a little further with you, but we are maxed out on you. I gotta be careful that we don't get ambushed. Bad things could happen if we get ambushed. All right, we got one more turn here. Okay, we're getting attacked by a random neutral dude. All right, we'll auto him. Better not kill any of my units. Rando dude. Get out of here, jerk. Okay, let's see what that does. We actually got a reinforcement. We actually got a reinforcement from one of our allies. And we were able to hold the city because we were reinforced. They brought the cannons and the mage locks, and we held the walls. That is ridiculous. I had written this city off. What an ending that my AI ally actually did something, and I didn't even tell him to do it. On his own, he actually came over and helped me. How cool is that? Win a game as a vampire. Got the achievement. A little disappointing of an end there, but that, again, I'm not fighting out a 30-minute battle with tier 1 units. It's just, it's not interesting to me at all. That's the one complaint I do have about this game. Also, this screen's badass. One complaint I have about this game is those 3-stack doom stack ending fights. I do not love those. I wish they could find a way to make those better. I wish there was an option that you could just not have reinforcements. A 6v6, even if I had to do multiples in a row, would be so much faster, and I would generally find that more interesting. All right, done. We'll see our final score here and get my good boy points. His conquest of the realm has given him a chance to ascend to your pantheon. Will you grant Dalv Thorn this ascendance? Accept. Select a trait. So for anyone who doesn't know, when you actually win a game, you actually get special traits that you can start with, or they can start with if they're AIs. So I don't know these because I don't know them off the back of my hand. Base attacks ignore, no. Blood Pest, at the start of combat, summon a blood maggot. Big possibility of yes. Blood Right. Sustain 10 damage, gain 40% damage for the whole turn. That's interesting. Not on him though. Ghostfire, no. Earthshaker, no. Martyr, no. Prophet. None of these actually seem like they're particularly helpful to him. All right, we're taking the Blood Pest. All right, a free blood maggot at the start of combat is amazing. Shinosuke agrees. He loves the maggots. There you go, buddy. Oh, look at that XP. Yum, 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 yum. We got 7 Pantheon points. We did all these things. Done. Very nice. So I'm actually sitting on 27 points. As you can see here, I've been building the Babel Building Society. On the off chance that anyone's still watching that hasn't been playing. These are like meta progression things. Most of it's cosmetics, but sometimes there's like unlocks, like this is a society trait. I don't know, it's kind of nice to have some meta progression. It can be really annoying when you first start the game and like you really want to do a build and you don't have the things, but it's also kind of nice. It's kind of cool that you get some like rewards for it. Like this is from the vampire one, Apex Predators. I don't have it unlocked yet. Gain 50 food when you pillage, 50 food for raising per province improvement. So we could gain a bajillion food essentially for raising settlements. I don't know how good that is, frankly, but there you go. Could be a thing. Okay, well, that was a pretty fun one, I have to say, with the vampires. Just out of curiosity for the people who are still here, since either you care enough to watch a playthrough or you're just here for the entertainment, how interested are people in more Age of Wonders, or are people Age of Wonders out? I need to kind of decide what my next project is going to be. I probably will do a little bit more of Where Winds Meet. I've been enjoying the crap out of that. We'll have to see, though. The viewership was shaky. I think I'm still continuing some more Crown and Adventure. But again, the viewership has been kind of shaky. So I'm kind of feeling like it's time to move on to other things, but I'm always open for feedback. Willing to give things a try. I'm not a big fan of Age of Wonders. Not the best for watching. Okay, fair. All right, well, I will continue to watch chat for a minute if people are typing things out there. I am like almost an hour over time, so I will be calling it there. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Always a fun time. Glad you stuck it out, even if it's not the best thing ever. And we'll be back on Wednesday with I don't know yet. We'll see. I don't even want to make a prediction because I haven't decided yet. So other than that, Wednesday we'll have something, and then Friday, of course, we will have Dominions. We are coming down to the wire. We're down to the final 3 or 4 nations. We're getting very close. Your answer will be Shadow Empire. Dude, tell Vic to give me a date for the DLC to come out. I am ready to do another Shadow Empire game, but I'm not sure I can justify it before the DLC comes out. I would really be happy if he would give us a release date. So if it was really far away, I could just play one. And if it's close, then I want to hold off. So yeah, Shadow Empire is fun times, very fun times. I so want to do a sci-fi aristocracy playthrough. So that's probably going to be what I'm going to try to play first when we get that DLC. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to like. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription. And as always, if you want to support the channel, you can join me live for a super chat, leave a super thanks on a video or VOD, consider becoming a member or checking on the Patreon. All right, guys, have a good Tuesday. I hope to see you on Wednesday. Babel out.